Hello everyone and welcome back to another exciting episode of Pokemon D&D Snow. I am your host and your GM and your DM, the Gold Crow, and with me I have four of my wonderful friends with me, ready to roll some dice and have some fun. Um, I will tell you after. Why don't you recap, Geek? You're the one.
All right. So, last session we started off with a party split. Proteus and Dante went together to the Automation District, and Ira and Malcolm went to the Textile and Trading District, both trying to get more information about the districts as a whole, the city as a whole, and potentially get more information about the culprit surrounding that. Well, obviously the murder is behind behind the incidents in the factories, but we don't know who's controlling them necessarily. Proteus and Dante, as they went to the automation district, found that it was found out about some jobs hiring, some people asking to buy materials, and some warnings about the murder. Before they met up pretty quickly with Talia, who called the accusations from Cedric baseless. And she had some accusations of her own that Cedric's employees have been destroying machines and even went so far as to throw one into the ocean. She says that Cedric's sort of fear mongering and accusations have been whipping his employees into a frenzy, causing them to damage her machines and her reputation. She then offered the two a job to recover a automaton, a modified steel defender that was sent into the nearby mines and did not come back out. Meanwhile, Ira and Malcolm grew some flowers, and also sold off some of his wool. Ira asked around about the murder and also about this Jasper fellow and what people seem to think of him. And they also met up with a Alara Windcrest, who is the third council member. She expressed her distaste over all the arguing going on, but ultimately didn't really have much of a hard stance on the matter. She also didn't really have much issue with the murder going on, save for potentially or any issues going on, save for two vats of green dye going missing. And she has since asked the group to see if they can deal with that as well. Afterwards, the group reunited back at the um, I don't have the name here, but at the tavern where they were given free room or free board for a month, um, as well as a reward from Cedric and a threat from someone else, from an unknown person, presumably associated with the murder. We went ahead and uh, took note of the threat, but didn't act on it yet. Instead, deciding to rest for the night and um, go. What was it? Go take classes for smithing tools the next day, where only Ira really succeeded.
Yeah, through
Oh, and also
smithings.
we appeared in the newspaper. That's
Oh
pretty much
yeah,
it.
yeah. All right. Yeah, you could have a reroll for the session, and what I was going to tell the audience is we're going to be trying out the the new 2024 rules and just see how they are, see how much we like them, or just it's probably the best time to do it. Everyone's level 3. That's usually what people start campaigns on, and I just kind of want my play with my new toys and want the audience to, or the players to play with these new toys and just see how it is. So you might see them doing some wacky stuff. Does anyone, like, everyone pretty much got something new? Do you want to do like a like, not like a laundry list of what you got, but just kind of like maybe something you're excited to use, or the biggest change you got that you think is interesting? Oh, the stream isn't showing up.
Spells.
Oh,
Oh
no, that
no,
was
I,
me
I
as well.
I think that was my audio issue. What I thought
Oh.
might be audio issues.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So, yeah, what did you get, Malcolm, that you kind of want to use?
Malcolm just gets weapon masteries pretty much.
Which ones
So
you got? Two, right?
yeah, he gets topple, which with his maul, so he gets to make a whole bunch of Constitution saving throws or get knocked over prone. And then he has slow, which if he throws a javelin at something, it just slows him down by, I think it was either 10 or 15 feet.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. The funny thing about the slow one, there's like no save or anything. It's just if you hit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that's the way it is with pretty much all of these. Topple is the only one that looks like it doesn't, or that it requires a saving throw for some reason.
Yeah.
Probably because of just how strong that sort of thing is.
Yeah. It might annoy Ira if things go prone, but I guess we'll work through that.
I'm sure Proteus
Deal
appreciates
with it.
it.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, Ira, what do you get as a warlock? What does the new warlock get that you're excited to use?
Spells.
Yes. Spells that are just permanently there.
Lots and lots of spells.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ira's got a bit more versatility in what she can use those two spell slots for. Also, she can't regain them just by not existing in combat as of right now.
Yeah.
But she can get one of them. She can get one spell slot back. After doing a small rite for 1 minute, once per long rest.
Yeah.
So she'll have to rely on those short rests a bit more, but she's got a lot more things. She's got more ritual spells. She's got more main spells. She can even use some of her ritual spells as normal spells. Only two of them though. It's a whole thing.
Yeah. It's very interesting. It's now kind of like you're almost getting there to versatility with the warlock, as before it's like, yeah, I've just this little handful of things I can do.
Yeah.
All right, and Proteus.
Masteries. The end.
Which ones?
Probably Vex and Slow.
Vex and Slow. Interesting. A lot of people like the Vex and Nick, so it's interesting what you're gonna do with that. What you plan to do with that. All right, and Dante.
Yeah, okay, this is a weird one. I actually lost my subclass for now since cleric's on level 3, but I'm going to be able to do a bit more stuff with martial arts, so I can actually reliably use my grapple, my shove, and I can actually use a channel divinity to heal people.
Yeah, it's the monk in this one is kind of notorious now.
Yeah.
I kind of want to see it. Go.
We've got our eyes on it.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay. So we'll say this maybe happened with Malcolm's magic surge. It just
When Malcolm exploded.
It just sent you 10 years into the future of like what you could do. Okay. Yeah, but I think we just got out of the class in which Ira got the aforementioned smithing tools, and they see you off with the weapon you made. I think you made a rapier, right?
Yes, I made a rapier.
Yeah, so you have a rapier, and they give you smithing tools as well. You might be able to do some things with those if some opportunities come up. But you did this pretty early in the morning, so you still have a full day in Ironbroach, as the smell of smog and the clank and click of the city starts coming to life. What do you guys wish to do now that you have, well, at least one of you has passed this smithing class?
All right. Well, I don't really want to do this, but I need to go buy a light crossbow.
Yeah, you could definitely go do that. This place is kind of notorious for weapons, so you can get a light crossbow. It will cost you a total of 20. Yeah, it'll cost 20. They sell a little cheaper here because they're kind of, you're in weapon central right now.
Oh, maybe I should just switch some things around then.
D8, 80, 30, all the good stuff. Not 80, 30.
A warhammer, a halberd, and a pike. How much would those cost?
A halberd would be 15. A pike would be 3. What else did you want?
Warhammer.
Warhammer. That will be 10.
Alright, so 13 plus 15?
Yeah.
Okay. I buy those things.
All right.
Does the light crossbow, how much ammo does it come with?
Oh, that's the thing about 2024. It doesn't have ammo.
Wait, what? Ammo is just gone?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess to be fair, not
Time
many
to
people
rip-
kept track of that.
Trying to rip this part of my character sheet up, I guess.
Which part?
The ammo part?
Oh, yeah.
I guess it's just assumed you have ammo now.
Well, you know, I guess I still need it because of the Goozler, so.
Yeah.
I'll also buy a whip.
Yeah.
They're all standard pricing, right?
Yes. No. For a whip, that will be only 1 gold. And I guess ammo does have a point still because you can get magic ammunition.
Oh,
But they don't sell that here.
Yeah, that's fair. Let's see. So the whip has a range of 5 to 10 feet only, right?
Yep.
Huh.
1d4 slashing.
Okay.
Is there anything else you wish to buy here?
I think that should
No.
be everything for me.
Okay.
Nothing here.
Nothing on my own.
Okay. Then what do you guys do next?
Well, we did kind of decide on what we wanted to do next last time, correct?
Yeah, we said we were planning to actually head out to the mine.
Yes.
With that.
Did Talia want to speak with us before we went down there, or did we already kind of get a rundown of what we were supposed to do?
Pretty sure we already got a rundown.
All right, then. Yeah, because I remember it was we need to go we need to go deal with that go find that robot, deep it in the mines, and retrieve its core.
If we can,
And I believe, yeah, bring the whole thing is also preferred, but the core is the big important part. I believe Proteus has the key, And Proteus wanted to
Yeah.
make a copy of the key, but
That didn't
did he
go
still want to
well.
do that?
That didn't go well. My antlers caught on fire.
Okay, so you don't want to make a copy?
Oh, yeah, he
I can't.
He didn't get the
Oh.
smithing proficiency.
Okay, you needed smithing proficiency to make the copy. Did you? Okay, yeah.
All right.
Well, yeah. Ira wouldn't think to do that unless was asked to do so. So I don't think she would do that.
I think it was even a case that he just needed it because he had both proficiencies in order to do that.
Yep. It was a very specific thingamajig.
Oh, you need both forgery and smith's tools for it?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Make fake keys.
Or thieves and smith's tools, whatever.
Yeah, something like that.
Alright, well. Yeah, let's head to the mines.
All right. You don't really know where that is.
Ah, that.
Ah.
Well, there's the issue.
Yeah, we have to go back and visit
Oh, yeah.
Talia.
Talia.
All right.
Let's get her autograph this time.
So to the automation district, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So I think Dante and Proteus kind of lead you, Malcolm and Ira, in this place, and you notice this is a lot. I wouldn't say cleaner, but it's a lot sleeker. You see various other Pokemon working on these like strange machines, like furnaces and furnaces that are a lot more condensed, and they just seem to be like operating it with just kind of just dials rather than kind of big levers and coal. There you see a lot of conveyor belts as you just hear them kind of the track of them go through the different parts of this place, and you see you see them working on these automatons that look like Metagross. That various ones, they seem to be trying to get them to be able to drill, and you see them trying to actually get some to manufacture stuff too. Like you see them like hammering down on different kinds of crafts. But you see other ones that just kind of start doing these tasks, and then just sparks start shooting from them, and they just kind of slump down to the ground, and everyone starts shaking their heads, writing stuff on a clipboard. But you are taken. Oh, what were you gonna say?
Yeah, the modifying steel defenders thing. Yeah, she's like, she just kind of comments on that. Is all because you mentioned that being something that she would be familiar with, these things.
Yeah,
because they were pretty common in the university.
Yeah, they're mostly actually they're common in just the Lighthousen city, as they're used as patrol officers sometimes, but they're usually accompanied by someone. And they do other tasks too, but it's very menial compared to what they're trying to do here. Like some of them are just go through the streets collecting garbage.
Yeah.
But here it seems like they're trying to get them to do more advanced things. Yeah. You are taken to a large building that says Forge Right Industries. And again, it's a very familiar sight for you, Dante and Proteus. You see this Ivysaur working kind of down inside this larger automaton, this Metagross automaton, and it seems like it's actually it's been a little more complete since you were last here, and that was only yesterday. And she kind of regards you as you come in, and she goes. She closes the unit and goes down to the kind of like more of a table with a drawer in it, and she pulls out a bottle of ale again and offers it to you for.
No, I'd rather keep my senses about me if we're about to do a job.
Suit yourself. And I'm guessing these are your friends.
Yep. Be these two.
Yep. These are the other two, and we'll get what you need from those mines, and hopefully see what's going on down there.
Yeah, to be perfectly honest, I was a little hesitant about you, but I guess you can walk the walk, considering what you did for Cedric the other day, huh?
Saw that in the paper this morning.
Uh-huh. I made sure to address your merchant friend to tell you to come here. Just take a swig of the ale.
All right. Yeah. Well, as far as I can tell, we have the general gist of the job.
Mm-hmm.
What is it? Just go in and retrieve that thing?
Yes, pretty simple. It's just, well, you four aren't miners. You don't know the caves, do you?
Not even
Not
really sure where they're at.
particularly.
And it might have been a little reckless to ask you. And it can be dangerous in there. There could be poisonous vents. There's mushrooms that unleash spores. There's a reason I haven't collected that prototype yet, and I'm just warning you, it might be dangerous in there.
Huh.
Well, we figured it would be dangerous.
Mm-hmm. It's just
We'd be surprised if you said it was safe.
all I'm saying is I don't want you to get yourselves killed for me. I can survive without it, but it would be nice to have it back. So I just thought I'd let it out there.
Curious, are all the caves like this with poison vents?
Do you know anything about mining? Maybe you shouldn't go in there. It's pretty common. It's why steel types and poison types are who we send in the mines, but just because we share that trait doesn't mean we're completely immune to it.
Look on the bright side, Dante. You get to be up front in a cave again.
I'm sure it's nothing we can't handle. At the very worst, we're rather careful. If nothing else, we may come back empty-handed, I suppose. But that's obviously not the intent.
Well, if the going gets tough, get out of there, all right?
Hmm.
We'll be as careful as possible.
Like I said to, well, not like I said, well, I will reward you for this is what I'm saying. If you get me the core, 250. If you get me the whole automaton, 500. And either of the two, I'll let you all take one of my classes over there. Once.
All right, then.
Okay, we have a deal then?
Sounds like a deal to me.
Yeah.
Well, now where are these caves? Is, I
Great.
think, an important part for us.
They're over at the mountainside, north of Ironbroach. Oh, yes, and one more thing. If you can do this, I will let you go to the magnetite mines.
Magnetite mines.
I do remember you mentioned that before.
You can take. I'll let you take the lightning rail. I'll let you even ride first class in my private suite. It's really great. You should have the drinks.
You really seem, you really seem, you seem to be putting a lot of value on this automaton down there.
Oh yes, it got pretty deep in there, and it could give a lot of information to me if I am to get it back. Or Cedric or his miners could find it, and they will probably destroy it.
Will that be a waste?
Exactly. So, I don't think it's imperative that you do it right away, but they're going to clean out that mine eventually. It could be in a week, it could be in a month, it could be in a year, but I'd rather my prototype out of there as soon as possible. I know this isn't exactly a noble quest for some artifact or a villain to slay, but this mission is important.
I'm glad to help out if I can.
Yeah, we're not exactly looking for anything over the top like that.
All right. I gave you the key,
Yeah.
correct?
Yep.
I will. She goes over to the table and starts scrawling on a note for directions to get to the mine. This should get you there. She probably hands it to Proteus.
This
All right.
As soon as she does that, Malcolm kind of perks up and he says, "Well, if we've got extra time, maybe we should go help Alara get her green dye back, because it could go away faster."
Alara's having problems with green dye.
something like that.
Yeah, her green dye went missing. Like two vats of it.
Well, you mentioned also that it was nothing else in that caravan was stolen, just the dye.
That's peculiar.
Very.
Alara, she's peculiar. She's different, not in a bad way. It's just the sense she doesn't quite fit in the council.
What? How so?
Well, like I said, I can't really put my finger on it. She runs the textile district with efficiency and grace that I admire, but she keeps to herself more than the rest of us.
She seemed rather inoffensive when I talked to her, though.
She liked
I
the
guess-
flowers.
She did like the flowers. That is true.
We don't always see eye to eye, though. Alara prefers stability, maintaining the way things are, and that's at odds with... She kind of points around her district.
You can't really get any innovation done without risk.
And I don't think she's openly against my work, but I get the sense she's cautious how far I'm willing to go with my innovations. Still, she's not like Cedric.
Speaking of the use of steel defenders and in this way, very odd, very new.
Yes. Well,
How exactly did you that the one you sent down into the mines, was it controlled remotely? Does it have any sort of way to well, I guess determine its movements that you could track?
it was supposed to return to us, and the core, we are able to collect data from that, and how efficiently it, or how difficult it had going places where no miners have any right going, but it didn't come back when it was designed to turn around and come back after going a certain distance. So something happened to it, which is not a good sign.
But you said it could be down there a while, so do you think we should help Alara first?
That's something we can discuss later.
Well, I would rather you help me first, but
Okay.
I think an invaluable data from an automaton is more crucial than green dye. Wouldn't you say?
I'm inclined to agree.
Okay.
It's certainly far more valuable than Alaria. Well, she didn't seem too hard pressed about that loss. More confused, if anything. Well, either way, we'll get on this. If not today, very soon. There is still plenty of time left in the day, but we'll let you know when for any updates, I suppose, once we get that core and hopefully that machine back in full.
All right. Well, I look forward to you bringing it back, and just remember, don't throw your lives away down there. Just do what you can.
Right.
She just takes another swig of the ale.
Is that really safe? I don't mean to really. I suppose knock on your work or your methods, but I find alcohol to be disorienting when
Well,
researching.
I'm a poison type, so it takes a while before it takes its effects.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah.
All right. Well, I hope you come back. Who are you for? Do you have a name? Or are you just...
I'm Malcolm.
Do we have a name? I think on. I think.
Bad
I think
heads.
Anna tried to give us one. But no. We'll workshop it.
All right.
It's not something I even thought we would consider in the first place. This.
Malcolm goes to roll out the door, and instead of rolling, he just kind of face plants because he doesn't have his wool to roll with anymore.
Oh.
No. All right. And we'll see you. Well, we'll see you when we have the when we have the core.
All right. And you leave Forge Right Industries.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you do outside the big building?
Probably go to the, what was it called? The Lightning Express? Was that right?
No, that's for when you're going to the Magna.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to look at the directions and make our way to the mine.
Yeah.
But
I guess I guess taking a couple steps away, yeah, I guess Ira would entertain, like, well, I suppose we could go after the green dye first, though this thing certainly seems a little bit more important.
We said we'd do this first, so we're doing this first.
That
We did.
okay. Yeah, let's go do this first then.
Well, first, handwriting comparison.
Ah,
Um,
We have the note.
Yeah, do I recognize her handwriting?
all right, do an investigation at advantage.
That sounds pretty convincing. Investigation. 22.
All right. Which note are you comparing it to?
The ones written in Thieves' Cant, specifically the one that was written with the initials TS.
And your roll is 22.
Yeah.
Okay. It matches, but it's forged.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
ooh,
You only got that because you got over 20.
Yeah, I was like, I was like, if that were to happen, the way I would have done it would have been like, you know, proficiency plus like dex, so whoever made it or something, base 10.
But this there's imperfections in it that you could trace back to the person who forged it now.
Okay. Well, we will continue on to the mines now.
Okay. So you're going to the mines. You have to go out the northern exit of Ironbroach. So you're kind of leaving the city behind a little bit as you kind of go to this mountain path that kind of twists and turns. And you notice there's several caves open that you see. Actually see some of Cedric's workers, the Aerons, going in and out. But there is one that doesn't have anyone going into it that these directions seem to be leading you to. Until you climb up to the mouth of this cave. It is very dark inside, but there are a few abandoned carts full of rubble, and just debris inside these things. And there are several like broken tracks, kind of look like they haven't started laying down the tracks to go into the mine yet. But you seem to be here. It is very dark inside. What do you do?
so Dante's gonna hand off his hood lantern to Malcolm, and he's going to take the holy symbol he has around his neck, probably resembling the wings of Yveltal, and he's going to cast light on it.
All right. Yep. So, Malcolm, you are now a flashlight.
Yay.
Hmm.
He's a nightlight.
Let's. Hmm.
Dante just kind of has a
Yeah.
light hanging from his neck, also.
Yeah. If need be, I can cast light on Malcolm so he can not have to hold the lantern. But that's whatever.
All right. Is there anything
Wait.
else? Oh,
Excuse me, I'm incorrect about that. cannot be an object worn by me, so I just have to sort of carry it.
Ah. Not?
Yeah, it just
Weird.
means I can't wear the symbol on my neck.
Odd.
Did that get changed? I don't remember it being like that. Doesn't matter. Let's go.
Yeah. Do we have a pickaxe, right? I believe Malcolm has one.
Yes.
Okay. Just want to make sure. If not, I was gonna look around for one that might have gotten abandoned, but let's get going.
I remember having one.
All right.
Yeah, because you mined out the ore.
So you go into you start advancing into the cave, and it's very quiet in here. All you hear is the echoes of your footsteps kind of reverberate against the tunnels. And it seems like they did get in here a little bit. You see like the wooden braces kind of lining some tunnels, but you eventually get to an area that just kind of it stops with all the wooden beams, and it goes deeper in, and everything's a lot more rougher, and yeah, it seems like you're going off the mining path now.
Hold. Oh, actually, real quick, hold.
Okay.
Oh, what's up?
Yeah, I was about to ask, is there anything else you wish to do before you go in this area?
All right. Before. That is really weird and specific. Okay, before we head down, Ira is going to kind of hold up and be, or like tell everyone to hold up and ask and just be like, hold on, I just thought of an idea. Do we care about being particularly quiet down here? That would be a good idea, but also those are expensive. We don't particularly care about being quiet in here. Yeah. I mean, considering the bright lights we're carrying and all that.
Not necessarily.
Perfect.
Like give me.
All right then. Give me 10 minutes if you don't mind. And Ira is going to ritual cast Unseen Servant.
Oh. Okay. So
as she
Mercy who's got to keep Malcolm from going crazy for 10 minutes. But yeah, you begin casting this ritual. And
all right.
take it off.
Yeah, assuming it goes off without a hitch. She afterwards really quickly pulls out a what's she got on her that's not really worth much. She's gonna pull out a small crossbow bolt.
Okay.
And cast light on it.
All right. Yeah. So
she's then going to She's then going to hand it off to the unseen servant and then just ask it to lead the way.
Okay. The trap detector.
Yeah.
All right. All right. And you guys are just going to continue? Okay. So you begin venturing deeper into the mine. The ground gets rougher, and in fact, it's as you kind of walk, some parts of the cave you notice start like crumbling a little bit too. It's very reminiscent to what you were dealing with in the slime cave. Well, the unseen servant is leading the way, isn't it?
Yep.
I need it to do a stealth. Who? Okay, tell me your marching order.
I imagine it's like Dante in the front, Malcolm in the back.
All right.
Is that what we're doing? Proteus second, Ira third.
I'm fine with
Okay.
that if you guys are.
Works for me.
All right. I pretty much need everyone to do a stealth roll, including the unseen servant.
All right. Well, feel free to rage if you need it, Malcolm.
So that's an interesting thing because the unseen servant only has one stat. It's strength, and it's a 2.
Huh.
Is everything else like a 10 then?
Yeah.
It says it has an AC of 10, 1 hit point, and a strength of 2, and it can't attack.
I'd assume it has a dex then of 10 if it's got a base AC of 10.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll assume it's just a flat roll for it then. If it doesn't say.
Okay, let me.
16.
Here's Iris stealth. Iris stealth is 16, and the servant's is 7.
So we got a 15.
No, this is good. This is good actually.
Oh no.
Dante does it again.
Why is stealth my worst roll?
So we have 2 16s, a 19, a 7, and a 6.
I got worse than the servant.
All right, this was a group 1. And you notice as you walk through this tunnel right here, you notice it start like Dante and the unseen servant cause like a lot of this debris to just kind of fall down on you a little bit. Not enough to hurt you, but it kind of falls down on you as you like kind of pause there for a second, waiting for it to subside, and you continue going. But it does not appear to be caving in on you.
Careful.
Very unstable cave.
Don't want another incident like last time.
Maybe you should crawl.
All right. Next, you keep walking through the tunnels, and there's various... It's not just a straight tunnel. There's kind of these large areas that kind of twist into another cave. And these large open areas where you just kind of see this massive It's like where a stalactite and a stalagmite have like merged into one. A stalagrite, if you would. And I'm sure there's some other name for it, but it escapes my mind. You eventually you continue along forth until you hear the sound of water, until you hit a underground river that is now blocking your path. The water runs along to the water kind of goes into a little cave and seems to be going down. But across the river, it's about 15 feet across. There is the kind of tunnel you're following continues.
Oh, this.
I can jump it, guys.
I think you can actually.
Well, hold on. We need to figure out where the steel defender went. You said it kind of leads. They're like the river leads further down.
The river kind of leads to just this very linear water. Like it leads to just a river. It's not like you can't really traverse unless you jumped into the water, but then you'd be kind of at the mercy at the current.
Right. But that could be what happened to the defender.
Yeah.
That would be a problem for most of us.
Malcolm's gonna jump it.
Yeah, you can easily do that. with a running start.
Oh, well,
Is he
okay.
trained? You just see Malcolm fly over the river.
Yeah.
I don't think I can jump that.
I don't think any of the rest of us can jump that.
If you give me another 10 minutes, I can give us a platform, but
The rest of us can only jump one tile.
I
You
mean, I
just
can
have to
hover. I can
believe.
fly over.
Think happy thoughts.
Yeah, I can fly over, but that would be kind of a waste. Hmm.
I have an idea.
Yeah?
He jumps back over and takes out a rope and gives it to all of you.
Oh,
And then he jumps to the other side with it.
Mm. Oh,
so we're going to attach this to the floor then.
Tie it to the stalagmate.
Okay. He ties it to a suitable pointy or column-like structure in the cave.
Okay.
And he's going to hold on to it too, just to make sure.
All right. So there is a current. So, Malcolm, you need to, you basically need to do the strength, the athletics check as if you were to have fallen in the water when you pull them across.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do we have a stalagmate on our side too?
I thought we were. Well,
No,
we would
there's
lose the
just
rope.
like you want to make a tightrope over the water.
If we do that, we lose the rope.
No, because Malcolm can just jump back over and untie it.
I guess it's fair.
I can mage hand untie it as well.
Yeah.
we'll have to come back this way anyways.
Yeah.
Presumably.
I want to keep my rope.
Leave no trace.
Leave no trace.
I guess
That or we may need the rope later.
I guess you could do that. That's kind of reasonable. You don't if you just kind of climb over it, or even like you could tie one to the like a stalactite on the top of the cavern and just kind of swing across. So yeah.
That would definitely be better than than tight roping over.
Yeah, if we tight rope and fall, we could still grab it, but then we'd have to fight the current a little bit.
Yeah. So I'll give it to you. Yeah, you could just kind of use the rope to kind of swing or just kind of climb across.
Hooray.
Sure. All right. Probably takes a couple minutes as we're all doing that, but the unseen servant can't really.
Yeah.
Can they do that?
Unseen servants.
It's
Hover?
weird. It doesn't specify whether it has a fly speed or a movement speed. It's a mindless, shapeless force that performs simple tasks at your command until the spell ends.
Just for the sake of, you could just ritual another one if you really wanted to.
Yeah, we'll just ritual another one to kind of. I will take the arrow back, recast light, ritual it. And there we go.
Okay.
We'll say goodbye to that servant.
I guess we can just also assume like we're recasting light whenever it goes and runs out.
Well, that lasts like an hour.
Yeah.
I know, but still.
We still have 40 minutes with the first light.
Woo! All right.
Well, so continuing through, when you continue through this this kind of tunnel that you've kind of been following, you smell something funny. Something smells sweet as you walk further, and it keeps getting stronger and stronger as you go forward.
Ira, hold him.
What? Oh. I guess Ira will place a hand on Malcolm.
Meh.
Which one? How many of you are proficient in herbalism?
Malcolm.
Didn't we all get it?
Ira
Yeah,
didn't. Everyone else did.
I'm proficient in it.
Yep.
So
I think
everyone
I'll pass.
can do a wisdom survival at advantage or intelligence investigation at advantage.
22.
Wow.
Investigation 25.
Oh my gosh. 9.
With this smell, Malcolm, this is the bad tasting grass. And everyone else knows it's poison. It's a poison pocket. Or a gas pocket.
I love how our natural rolls were exactly the same.
So you kind of stop when you realize this.
Yeah, I imagine Iris told about that a little bit in a moment. It's like, oh, well, what do we do about that? I mean, we can't just walk through it.
It's easy. Just don't eat the grass.
Dad, the grass
No,
is in the air.
What?
The grass,
There's air grass?
there's
Bad
air
air
grass, and
grass.
it's bad.
Don't breathe it.
Why? What? Why didn't I know about this? I know everything about grass.
To be fair, Malcolm, this isn't grass, though. Probably similar to your bad grass.
Unfortunately, you
Malcolm
have
looks
much to learn
very
about
confused.
grass.
Malcolm
It has the
looks
same
very
smell. It's not the same thing, though.
What do? Is there any way we can clear that out? Or well, no, it's
Dante's gonna actually pull out the common clothes he has as an extra set of clothes, and he's probably gonna just take like a shirt or something and just wrap it around his face. Let it filter out.
All right. I will let you do a. So what we're gonna do here is there's no way you could. Well, as you are right now, there's no way you could really continue without walking through it. And so since you're doing that, I'll have you do a Constitution saving throws, but Dante will get an advantage because you were doing what you were doing.
Can Malcolm use his bagpipes as a oxygen tank?
I I'll let you do an advantage too, I guess.
Oh my gosh.
It's so stupid, it just might work.
Just blow into it.
Well, I can't beat that, but so that mask I got from the Murkrow, you said it was kind of a plague mask of sorts.
Yeah.
Is it actually like function like one?
Yes.
Does it have the kind of
investigating it? Yes. This is this. It doesn't allow you to avoid airborne. Well, I mean, it allows you to basically avoid airborne toxin like this.
Okay. Then yeah, she's definitely gonna strap that on her face.
Yeah, it looks a little weird because now you have like a beak on your buggy head.
Mm-hmm.
And that
It's probably not like.
I'm just gonna shadow tool Weaver's tools again and just bandana my face.
okay. Then you will have advantage on the con save.
Okay.
So the poison.
You said that gave Ira.
Oh,
go ahead.
The poison
14.
isn't. Oh, what?
14.
He already rolled.
Oh, okay. I will say the poison isn't like visible or anything. You just smell it. Like it isn't that thick, and you have immunity. You basically have. You don't have to roll anything, Ira. Everyone else.
Cool.
Everyone else. Malcolm got a 14. You said.
Yeah.
Okay. And everyone else. I guess Malcolm took off. So is everyone else going?
We're not stopping. Oh no.
It's not going. It's not going.
It's not going great.
Ira had to put take her hand off Malcolm to fish out the mask and like put it on, and as she looks back to go put her hand back on him, he's already gone.
Dante and Proteus are
She's
chasing.
like, oh my god. Yeah, she'll follow. I don't. If the servant takes damage, she'll just pick up the arrow.
I don't think it needs to breathe.
Yeah, it doesn't. I don't think it needs to breathe because it's like an amorphous blob.
Yeah. I mean, it does have it. It does have a hit point, so up to you.
Yeah, I actually think it's gonna die because anyone that got below a 13, anything below a 13, so a 12 or lower, is going to take a D4 of poison damage. 4 poison damage. And you are poisoned for the next hour.
There it is. Oh, I'm regretting not being a ghost type right now.
Maybe we should give up.
What?
You're out of the poison though. The gas
okay.
bucket. And
I have an antitoxin with me.
Probably should have taken that first.
Why'd you take it beforehand?
The cure, not a adventure.
Is it?
yeah, it cures it.
Oh.
Yeah.
What was I thinking of?
I don't know.
Okay.
Heroes Feast?
Hero's Feast makes you immune to it.
Doesn't matter. Moving along.
You're moving along?
Yeah.
Okay. You going to, you're just gonna grit with the poison?
Wait,
That's
no.
the path they have chosen.
Okay.
Roll is correct. It gives you advantage on saving. I thought it was a cure.
Okay.
Well, they already had advantage. There wasn't much they could do there.
What is your current dark vision? You have a light going, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have multiple lights going.
Well, the servant's down, so just 60 for me. Proteus has 100.
I was gonna say, wouldn't you have the bolt? Maybe you just pick that back up.
Yeah, she does have the 20 bright light, 40 dim light from that, but her dark vision exceeds that.
Oh.
Yeah. My dark vision exceeds all.
So
Yeah, this man is 120.
I think most of us have a pretty good range. I don't know the range in the hooded lantern.
all right, who's holding the hooded lantern?
Malcolm.
That'd be Malcolm.
And what's the range of it?
Whoever gave it to me. That's
30.
your fault.
30?
30, 30.
So everyone has 30 except for Proteus, who has under 20.
Dante has 20.
All right.
Wait.
Mhm.
So 40 if it's 20.
Yeah, 40.
So
All
Malcolm has 60.
All right. And Ira has 30.
Ira's got dark vision, 60 feet.
All right. So before you see a just a quiet cave leading forward. Do you see anything on the map?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Okay. I don't think the just a second.
It's not showing up in the stream, is it?
Yeah. Never mind. I got it.
Gotta move it.
Yeah.
Push the set the thing.
All right. Yeah, what you see in front of you is just these meandering tunnels. But what stops you in your track is you hear, like, I'm not going to have you roll perception for this because it was silent, and you hear some movement from deep within these tunnels.
Ooh.
Is there something else down here, or do you guys think that's the automaton just stuck?
Let's be careful until we find out.
Yeah, health is out of the question now. We send the sheep first.
How tall are the
I'm gonna
stakes?
sum this.
It is about 15 feet up.
Stealth is out of the question.
If we heard it, it probably heard us.
I suppose that's fair.
Did you really want Malcolm to go first?
Do we want Malcolm going first? It sounds like it.
Considering that half of us have disadvantage on everything, yeah.
You task Malcolm.
I guess that's fair, yeah.
Someone watch the ceiling.
Well, yeah, I guess Ira will look up.
All right, you look up at the ceiling. Malcolm, as you walk along, you get to a intersection that goes into 3 different directions.
All right, I peacefully pass right there.
Yeah. Do a perception check.
All right. $13.
That sweet smell is coming from that direction again, except it's a lot stronger.
The air grass is that way.
Well, let's try avoiding that then.
Another way.
You said this way, right?
Yeah, it's coming from down that tunnel. You don't think
All
you'll
right.
like take damage if you go down there? Like you have the wherewithal to stop before the poison gets you. Now that you've kind of identified the smell, but you could smell it down that way.
Mhm.
All right, so up here is fair game, and down here is fair game. Got
Yeah.
it.
Assuming we have the chance to move it all, I think.
Yeah, if you want to go there, you can.
Doesn't really matter which way we go.
Which way are we thinking? I guess. Do we still hear movement?
Everyone can do a perception check if they want to kind of identify the movement.
Okay. I would like to do that.
21.
Not very good at it.
Wow,
but I
21. All right.
can. Ooh,
I don't think I have to
60.
do anything for this.
Disadvantage. Woo.
Oh,
Flexibility checks.
no one else is going to do it. Then Malcolm, you could hear noises coming from this direction, over to the right.
Ooh.
There.
Over this way. Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What
Specifically down this way or over here as well?
It's
Just general right.
coming from this way. Now that you're closer, it sounds like a slurping sound, like this suction cuppy.
Someone's having a good lot of air grass down there.
Ooh.
Or they're making it.
It's-
Alright, well, I
Either
guess
way, we probably.
going south.
Going south. All right.
Yeah, we probably don't want to deal with that.
Are you going to go south, Malcolm?
Yep, they said go south, though. He's going south.
All right. Go to about right here.
Oh.
You hit another intersection. You see this hazy green aura in this direction, and the smell seems to be getting sweeter in that direction. But down in this direction, there appears to be this this large chasm, and on the other side of it, there is a box kind of sitting there on this lone ridge.
Wow, you guys weren't kidding about the air grass. It really is green over there.
Mhm.
Oh, also there's a box over there.
A box?
Yeah.
Hmm. I suppose that's worth checking out. It's just a box, that's it.
It's a chasm.
Hmm.
I don't think there's
I
gonna be.
guess let's
Malcolm
go
starts
check
going that way.
Dante's just
Yeah,
gonna
this is
really
like-
quick, just noticing that Proteus isn't following.
Oh, I just haven't been.
Yeah, you don't really
I
need
kind of
to.
figured we were all grouped up around Malcolm and see the need to.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's fair.
It's a valid spot, DM.
Yep, that's a valid spot. And across that chasm is a
Oh, okay. That the darkness.
Oh,
is
that's just a
chasm.
void.
Okay.
yeah. It goes down
One big drop.
as you like approach the edge, Malcolm. Like a stone falls down. You hear it going. "Tut, tut, 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 tut."
All right, I'm gonna switch
Oh,
positions
that's-
with Malcolm.
Okay.
That's
Mage hand.
that's dangerous. Oh,
Heavy. I actually had an idea. I can also take the spot where Malcolm's at.
Well, Proteus got there first.
oh, my bad.
Mage hand.
It appears to be either stuck or locked.
Well, bonus action unlock with the thieves tools.
Oh,
All right.
I was considering.
What are you gonna do?
I was actually wondering if we could use 2 mage hands to try to carry it over.
Ooh.
Well, we'll find
That's-
out if I can't open it, and then we'll do that if we can't.
That's risky.
Do a sleight of hand at advantage using your thieves' tools. Google, how much does an empty chest weigh?
404.
Oh,
You open it, but that will not be valuable. You open it, but you cannot carry it because it's 300 pounds. Or no, it's 25. Sorry. It can hold 300 pounds. It's 5 over. Like, you can even look on 5e. It's...
Yep, I see.
awesome.
We would be able to carry 10 pounds with or 20 pounds with the 2 mage hands. Dang it.
It's an empty chest, though, isn't it?
Then why are you interacting with it if it's empty?
Well, we opened it, and
Yeah, what's inside? You
I
can't
mean, it's
see.
kind of hard to see. Yeah, we
I
can't
mean,
see.
sure. I mean, it'd have to be like very, very like there'd have to be like almost nothing inside of it to not be able to see anything on the top.
You don't see anything on the top.
Oh my god.
Whatever's in there is, if something's in there, is at the bottom of the chest.
This is a mimic.
All right, Ira, go fly and get it.
What? I don't. That
You can fly, right?
I can, but I'd rather. Should we just come back to this after
Well,
that other
I
thing is done? with-
suppose I can just have the mage hand, pick up whatever's inside of it so we can look at it.
I can also just make a platform, but that would take 10 minutes.
Since
I
our
mean-
floating disk doesn't cross gaps like this.
It doesn't cross gaps. Oh, okay.
It has a limit of 10 feet.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Also, it follows you rather than.
No, you can tell it to move places.
No, you can't.
No, it follows you, I think.
Yeah. Anyway, mage
No?
hand.
Okay. Anyways,
The mage hand will withdraw what's inside the box so we can look at it.
Let me just see Mage Hand for a second.
Have it feel around in there.
The mimic eats the mage hand.
Can't last the duration until you dismiss his action.
Da, 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 da.
An object.
Yeah.
So
Like, you can't really see it, but...
use the hand to manipulate an object, open an unlocked door.
Okay, here's what I'll do.
Retrieve that.
I'll have you do a sleight of hand check again to kind of try and, like, mystery grab bag this thing.
All right. Sounds fair enough. Mage hand.
And remember, it's at disadvantage. Oh, that...
I have mage hand laser dummy on though.
Yeah, but you're poisoned.
Oh yeah, I don't know why I thought.
The 16.
Yeah, 16 still would have opened it, so...
14.
So, you dig around. You don't hear any noises coming from it. But there's something in there. And you try and grab it, but it won't move.
Oh man, did someone put an immovable rod in here?
That would be awesome.
We already have one.
No.
No. That's the other group. The other group has 2.
We just solved the rope. Are there any stalactites?
There are. Yes.
So how's jump work again? It's just your
Okay.
strength stat.
Yes, you need a 10.
Okay.
You need a 10-foot running start, which you kind of have here. And you can jump your strength stat.
My
But
strength stat
then,
is 19.
Oh, but if you do an athletics here, I'll let you push it.
All right.
But
do you think I don't? Okay, I'll just fly over there if you hold on. Okay, fine.
No, it's fine. We can give him the two mage hands to jump off of. It'll give him the extra 1
That's
foot.
no.
That's not. He's
You're
not
going to-
20.
Oh yeah, he weighs more than 20 pounds or 10 pounds.
You're gonna get Malcolm killed. Okay.
You're gonna fly over.
Yeah, she's gonna activate her flight. She's gonna move. She's gonna get. I assume Proteus kind of announced that there's something in there, but it won't move.
Yeah.
Tie a rope to
Okay.
her.
Then she's gonna keep her distance, and kind of fly up as much as she can to kind of peer into the box overhead and see
Alright.
what's in there.
All right. When you look into the box, there's a bunch of rocks in there, but there is a cloak underneath them.
What? Who? Why?
It looks like it was just kind of filled with. It looks like it was gonna be thrown into the water, maybe because it was weighed down.
Hmm.
In fact, the chest is kind of like like it wasn't propped here. It's kind of like on its side a little bit and kind of like drooping a little.
Oh. Does this does this cavern have a bottom?
If
Like this chasm?
if it does, even Proteus cannot see it.
Okay. Good lord. Alright. Ira is going to... Yeah, she's just gonna hover down. She's got plenty of movement in the minute that she gets, and she's just gonna, kind of take the cloak out from underneath the rocks.
Yeah. It requires just kind of like moving one of these like rocks aside. They're like 10, 15 pounds, and you could dig it out. And yeah, it's this fancy purple cloak.
Why did they do this? she's gonna take it, kind of like fan it out to get the dust and to get any dust and all and debris kind of off it, and then just kind of fly back over to the rest of the group.
Yeah, it's quite dusty. Yeah, and you have this in your hand. I will tell you what that does on a short rest, or if you want to identify it, you can do that.
Very cool. Can't identify yet. Soon.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, you got this thing.
Alright, now we have to go visit the green grass. Or go around it.
All right. So do you want to go towards the green grass, or do you want to go to the other branching pathway?
I don't like slurping noises.
Was something this way.
Let's go to the other branching pathway first, but I'm inclined to believe that whatever that is that's causing those noises and that poison might have damaged the defender.
All right. So Malcolm, you can.
Are you going that way?
You can move here, Malcolm.
Okay.
Okay.
You can move more right here just to see what you're looking at here. All right. So as you go deeper into these caves, you notice several of these large brown mushrooms sprouting from the ground in this.
Quick, someone grab Malcolm so he doesn't run off and try to eat them.
Yeah. All right, yeah, sure. I will kind of come up from behind, be like, okay, hold. I mentioned something about Tolly mentioned something about mushrooms, poisonous ones. Do these mushrooms look particularly poisonous?
I guess all the herbalism people can do a nature check or survival.
Yeah.
What is the difference between these things?
Ira,
might be a threat.
yeah,
Advantage or no?
advantage if you have a herbalism kit.
I guess that just makes it neutral.
That can't be right.
What about me?
Regardless, it's a 22 for Malcolm.
You can do it as well, Ira. Just not with advantage.
A survival?
Yeah.
Well, I only got a +1, but sure. 9.
Malcolm got 22. Dante got 16. Proteus got 12.
All right. So, Malcolm, you primarily know from your grass soup class that these are indeed disperse spores that will possibly make you sick with their fungal field.
Does he know how far the spores will scatter once disturbed?
They will scatter about 10 feet in front of the mushrooms. And don't let what's here determine just what's there. There's a lot of them. There's just kind of visual aid here.
Oh, okay.
So
they're everywhere then.
Yeah, there's small ones, big ones. You do know that you can be careful and just kind of just try not to disturb them and get through there. You could burn them. Fireworks could get you through there. You got over 20, right?
Yeah, 22.
Yeah. Okay. You could just kind of brave it if you have a high enough constitution to get through there.
I mean, arson is always an option.
And You do know, too, that these things have fungal roots, and it could be easy to get kind of stuck in them.
I say we burn it.
Do they just keep puffing out spores if we were to hit them, or do you think?
If you were to like touch them in the wrong way, they would start dispersing spores. Is what Malcolm knows, and possibly you guys know just by proxy, I guess, from your herbalism class.
Okay, if you're gonna burn them, I think we need to be prepared, because that might draw attention, especially since just down south of us there's something
Burn
that
it
might not
too.
be attention we want.
I'm more
We
thinking
can
we're,
burn it too, but then we need to be ready for it, just in
we're
case.
gonna smoke ourselves out if we burn them.
We were fine in the factory and it was on fire.
They had windows there, Malcolm.
Smoke would have nowhere to go.
Best case scenarios, it'd come this way. There are no other entrances. This is where the hottest air would be.
Wouldn't pocket on the ceiling?
It would potentially just collect up there, depending on how big it is. How big is it?
The ceiling?
Yeah.
It's 15 feet.
I don't think that's enough.
We could just crouch after. Fall into the smoke.
Well, I have this mask, so hopefully I'll be fine, but
Does Malcolm know that if after the spores have popped, that do these things spew spores indefinitely, or do they have a refractory period?
They kind of do it. They do it for a while.
Okay.
And yes, Ira, that mask would make you immune to this.
well, it doesn't help anyone else.
But you could still get tangled up.
Yeah, that would also be an issue. Let's see.
Do we have any means of freezing it?
Not particularly. We don't have much ice.
I don't have liquid nitrogen. We could glue it and make it, and if we get a good enough explosion, it'll fill up the pores of the shrooms.
I'm gonna be honest. If we might as well just burn it if we want to throw a grenade at it.
Yeah, I mean, I can just firebolt all of them. Gotta produce flame.
All right, and everyone just moves back.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's
kind of get a little bit further back up.
You could definitely strategically do this to kind of clear a path for you to go through there. But I will need everyone to roll a d6 if you're going to do it this way.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
5,
3.
2.
Okay, so Dante, you get in front of Ira probably like lends you the mask so you could do this a little safely and
yeah.
You start burning these not so just burning all of them, but kind of burning a path that kind of can get you through here without gives you a wide enough berth to not disturb the mushrooms. Yeah, and I'll let you all go. Do you wish Malcolm to scout ahead, or are you gonna just kind of walk together?
Probably just walk as a group. I'll also
Yeah.
hand back the mask to Ira.
All right, Malcolm.
Yeah, I'll take it.
You can go there, Malcolm. The path branches into two directions.
Left or right?
Let's just check up here first. Really quickly.
So, like right here.
If you're going to check this area, you can go there.
Yeah.
Bag.
There is kind of a... Well, there's two things you notice when you go into this little alcove here. There is a bag lying here, and there is a skeleton missing its head.
Oh.
Or its skull, should I say, right there. It's not... It doesn't... It's just kind of lying there. It doesn't look like... Actually,
Well, that's...
someone could do a medicine check.
Oh,
Dante,
no,
go
not
see
me.
if someone didn't want him coming back with a revivify spell.
He's an expert sleeper, guys.
I...
Malcolm,
Something
you
like
need
that.
your head to sleep.
Yeah, you kind of... Yeah, that's kind of important.
Sucks. It's even at disadvantage still.
If you don't have your head, you can't dream.
Wait, does anyone have a decent modifier that's not poisoned?
No, I have a +1.
+1.
+4, but that's still a disadvantage.
Yeah. It's probably best that you do it anyways. Well,
Nope.
maybe not.
6.
Yeah, there's just kind of a skeleton just lying there, missing its head. It's not really
Well-
so doing anything. It's just kind of laying to the side.
Is it laying on the rubble?
Yeah, it's just kind of lying on the rubble. And
Well, that's odd. That
there's just
I
a
think it would be
bag there.
buried.
yeah, the cave-in didn't cause that.
Do we know
Perhaps it's.
which species this used to be?
I'll let you do a nature check if anyone who wants to know this.
Ira,
I only have a +3.
you don't have
Better than
green grass in
disadvantage.
your brain.
Okay. Fine. 5.
Yay!
You know,
Yo!
who knows? I mean, a skeleton's a skeleton.
It's a yeah. It's more.
Doesn't.
I'm not familiar with bones. That's not.
We saw a lot of
I don't
them in
deal
the
with
swamp.
those.
Have trouble.
Yeah, I know. I'm not. I didn't know who they belong to. I don't have to deal with bones. That's a you thing.
Oh, okay. And then Malcolm walks up to it.
Oh.
All right, the bag or the skeleton?
Yes.
Yes, both. Okay. Yeah, there's a skeleton just kind of laying there to your, I guess,
Oh, I thought-
Malcolm's right, and there's a bag sitting on rubble.
Oh, I thought it was an enemy for a second.
I just decided to put
You were
that-
right, Ira.
watch
It is
it.
bones.
It is bones.
There's also a bag.
Yeah, yeah. What's in there?
Are you
No.
grabbing it or opening it?
Opening it.
When you look inside, there are 5 things in there. No, 6 things. There are 3 unremarkable looking pieces of paper. There is 2 vials of just looks like water, and there's a skull.
Hey, I found his head, guys. He
What?
takes out the skull and puts it on the skeleton.
Okay. Stay where you are, Malcolm.
Okay.
All right, back to right here. So you reach into the bag, you pull out this skull, and then as you turn to bring it over to the skeleton, its eyes light green, and the whole skull sets on fire, and it begins clattering and screaming in this arcane language. and
Ah,
it looks
Oh, you woke up.
Oh.
poised to attack you. Everyone roll initiative.
Oh my gosh. I get disadvantage.
oh my god, a whole Marowak.
Oh.
The skull grew a body. Ira was not ready for that.
Goodbye, Nat 20.
Goodbye, Nat 1.
Well, it got pretty low, so
How did I still get a 15?
You rolled a 12.
all right. Everyone's in initiative.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. So you see Dante as the skull just starts hovering out of Malcolm's grasp on fire. What do you do, Dante?
Oh my goodness. So either it's cursed or it's haunted.
Well, either way, it needs to not be that.
And Malcolm's in the way here unless I can manage to stand here. Is this a workable spot?
Yeah, you can move there.
Let's go ahead and whack it with a quarterstaff.
All right, make an attack roll against it.
Love poison. Ow, that's a net one.
It kind of it just kind of hovers out of the way of your staff.
He'll try to go for an unarmed strike.
All right.
Roll again. 13.
A 13 just hits it.
Damage die is different now.
It's a D6, right?
Yep, just flat D6. No mod. 5 bludgeoning.
Good roll. All right, so you miss it with the quarterstaff, but then you just kind of punch it, and it does that thing where it kind of sinks down a bit, but then just kind of hovers back up, still clattering and just screaming in this arcane language.
Doesn't punch add damage mod?
Yeah.
Yeah, you would.
No, I would have assumed not, because it's still a bonus action to do that.
Nope.
That's a monk thing. They get
It's
it.
different from an offhand attack.
So that's 8 damage then.
All right, so I'll tack on 3 more. All right. Okay. Is that your turn?
Yep. Bonus action, main action. Yeah, I'll stay here.
Malcolm. This thing is floating in front of you.
I'm gonna whack it recklessly.
Okay.
21.
21 hits it.
Uh, 11
11.
bludgeoning damage. And it needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
This is to go prone.
Yep.
Unfortunately, is immune to the prone condition.
Okay.
Yeah. You did 11 damage. It
Yep.
seems to be cracking though as you did that. All right. All right. Is that your turn, Malcolm?
Yep.
All right. Proteus.
Okay. Well, this isn't great for me, so remember the thing that I didn't want to do? Well, we're doing it now. So I'm going to short sword this guy.
All right. It'll be a disadvantage.
Yup. And I believe I have a 5. I thought it was 4. 10.
A 10 goes wide.
All right, here comes the dagger. Bonus action.
Wow.
Oh my god!
Are you
Wow.
I can't even do anything with this.
You get sneak attack, right?
No, he
No,
doesn't.
I don't.
No,
It was a
he has
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Yeah.
Well, do you need it because we're right next to it?
That's
Yeah.
disadvantage.
If you have disadvantage, you don't
Doesn't
get
matter.
Okay.
I don't even add my mod to this, do I? Because it's an offhand.
it. Yeah, you don't have the dual wielder feat, so it's just +4.
5 damage, that's what I expected.
Ugh.
Yo.
Oh, that's legendary.
Ah, yes, the power.
Okay.
That's everything I can do. Goodbye. Next turn.
All right.
These hits sure are crunchy.
As as the skull's kind of floating there above the bag, it starts. You see the fires in its hollow eyes start to glow. As you see them start growing, and I need everyone to do a dex save.
Yeah.
3.
You're not raging, Malcolm.
Yep.
Saving throws are not ability checks, are they?
No, saving throws are not affected by poison, I don't think.
Okay.
Does Malcolm have advantage on this?
That's
if
why
he
that-
can see it, he should.
Yeah, you do have advantage, Malcolm, because this is a dex save.
Do I have
Danger
that?
sense.
I do have danger sense now, don't I?
Yeah.
Huh.
Danger sense is level 2.
It's,
I got a
it's level
12.
2.
11. I don't think it helped.
That was not a disadvantage roll for you. There.
Yeah, it was. 7 plus 5 is 12.
You didn't need to roll disadvantage for the saving
Yeah,
throw.
because it's poison is
well.
not saving throws.
21 then.
7.
All right, so what are the
7, 4, 6.
Ira's 16,
16.
Proteus is how 21,
21.
16 was rolled.
Malcolm is 11,
Uh-huh.
and okay, so everyone but Malcolm passed this. And here comes a fireball, guys.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
So that would be 28 damage for Malcolm and 14 damage for everyone else, but fire's being weakened right now. So that's 14 damage for Malcolm and 7 damage for everyone else.
Ow.
still off.
And it's going to go up to the top of the cavern, 15 feet up. You can make an opportunity attack, I guess, everyone.
We'll try to.
No reason not to.
I'm checking something.
1 plus
14.
That would hit it. 14 would hit it.
That's only a 9, so that's not.
That would miss.
23.
So, Proteus and Malcolm do hit it.
I did 6 damage.
All right.
12 damage.
Yeah. How does the combined efforts of Proteus and Malcolm finish it off?
I probably just bat it over to him like a baseball and he smashes it into the ground.
All right. So you just see the skull like just careen into pieces on the ground.
Ow.
And that's why you don't wake people up from their naps.
That's why you don't go grabbing skulls randomly.
I hope you all learned a valuable lesson.
Malcolm, that was your fault.
Nah,
I
we got this cool bag.
suppose.
I'm gonna need a long night's sleep.
Ira just kind of like dusts off her. It's like pats out some singes.
Malcolm takes the rocks out of the bag and compares it to his rock.
There's no rocks in the bag. There's
I'm sorry, it was paper, not rocks.
yeah. When you take out the paper, when you see Malcolm take out this paper, as he lifts it out of the bag, it starts like all this arcane language starts appearing on it, and you could recognize this as a spell scroll.
Oh, hang on, let me see that. Iris is gonna
how many
moves
of
over.
them are there?
There are 3 of the papers, but it's weird because they just look like normal papers when they're in the bag, but when you take them out, they're clearly spell scrolls.
Wait.
Do I know if this is the invisible ink spell?
You can do an Arcana check.
All right. In theory, this can go well. 14.
I know what this is.
It isn't invisible ink. It has something to do with the bag.
Yeah.
Oh, it's an anti-magic bag?
Yeah, Dante's gonna suggest putting the scrolls back into the bag.
I mean,
Malcolm
hold on,
instead takes out the water bottles.
When you take it out, it looks like normal water, but then when you take it out, the potion, it turns into a potion. It's a potion of healing. One of them, at least. The one you grabbed.
He's going to take out the other one, too.
It's a clear blue one. You don't know what this one is.
Guys, I found a new flavor of grass soup.
Hold on, don't drink it until we figure out what it is.
all
Can I
right.
drink this one? I haven't had
Again.
grass in a while.
Malcolm, I hurt.
Oh, okay. You
Do
want the
you
grass?
need one?
I have 10 HP, guys.
Either that, or I could actually just. I could just use Cure Wounds. That's 2d8 now.
Who was it that failed to save? Was it Malcolm?
Malcolm was the only one who failed it.
Yeah.
We took.
Yeah.
He probably
took
needs the potion the
14.
most then.
Well, I would not lose any HP to taking 10 HP either.
You could short rest if you want to.
I got an idea.
Oh, yeah, we can do a short rest thing, can't
I
we?
would fight Poison Guy before then because I don't want us to clear the poison and then get poisoned again.
I'm fine with that. If that's the case, what I would suggest is Brody takes the potion, and I'll use Cure Wounds on Malcolm.
Really? Oh, okay.
Are you
Yeah,
gonna?
14.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So I get
Sure.
14 HP back.
This is new Cure Wounds, by the way, too.
Yep, this is new one. So no, you don't get 14. You roll 2d8. Or wait,
You roll it. It's your
I roll
spell.
it. So it's 2d8 plus.
It's mod.
4. Well, you got 14 back.
Well, hey. How convenient.
As the burns kind of heal over your shorn body.
That's good grass. He picks up the bag and wears it.
Proteus is going to try to cast anything while his hand is in the bag.
It does work. Like, you do cast, it seems that, like, just kind of whatever this bag does, it does it to objects.
Okay, interesting.
Here, can I see the scrolls?
I thought you already had them.
I never
know if anyone
like
ever-
got them.
All right,
Or
so
what they?
yeah, you turn Malcolm around and like unbuckle lift the backpack up, and
Yeah.
there is a silence scroll, a knock scroll, and a detect magic scroll.
Since Dante still has an
well.
extra potion of healing, he's gonna briefly put that into the bag.
Yeah, and when you do that, it turns it looks like just water when you put it in there.
Strange.
Looks like whatever this bag does, it makes magical items appear mundane? Or
I
maybe
like
it does
it.
make them mundane. Not sure if it's an illusory thing or a transmutation of some sort.
Whatever it's doing, I could see use of that if we needed to transport something dangerous of magical nature.
Well, we have the perfect spell scroll to find out if you really want to.
I can cast that myself if you just give me a while. But I
You
think
could
we
do
have
it that
bigger
way.
things.
Magic. Malcolm pops magic awareness.
Okay.
But
What?
what does that do?
Magic awareness. That until the end of your next turn, you know the location of any spell or magic item within 60 feet of you. When you sense a spell, you learn the school of magic it belongs to. Oh wait, I guess not, since it doesn't tell you anything about objects. Never mind.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, who took the clear blue potion, or did you just put it back in the bag?
Let's just put it.
Or you took that?
Okay, so Ira has the spell scrolls. The clear blue potion is in the bag.
Sure.
Is that correct?
It's just,
I thought that both of the potions in there were healing potions.
no, one
No.
was a clear blue one. We
No.
have no idea what it does.
Is Dante keeping the healing potion?
Yes, he's going to take that back.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Well, you
detect
have
magic,
mystery
silence.
potion and bag, Dante.
Yep, there you go.
Well, I would
Oh,
enjoy the bag.
Malcolm
most.
has the bag.
Yeah, Malcolm's got the bag.
All right, Malcolm has the bag.
Malcolm's got the mystery bag. Okay.
He's got a backpack on each side like a pack mule.
I see.
All right. Malcolm dons the bag, and what do you wish to do now? There's obviously the path you went, and a path that goes down, or this little area right here.
One of these bags tell the truth, the other only lies.
Let's
Anyways.
head down the other direction.
Yeah. I feel like we're getting close to the
Right here,
poison
Valid.
dude.
Right there is valid. So, are you all just following right behind Malcolm, or are you giving him a berth?
I think we're getting this marching order. Seems like.
All right. So when you're just kind of trudging down here, you come face to face. Well, first, you enter this large open area with this kind of sticky goo just kind of trailing along it. It doesn't seem like it would impede you in any way. It's just kind of coating some of the floors where you just kind of step on it, and it's like when you step on soda, like soda on the sidewalk, where it's just kind of that gross
Dried on, and it's like,
yeah.
ugh.
Yeah.
New slime.
But as you kind of go farther in, there's this prismatic sheen that just almost blinds you when you look at it, as you see the source of it is this slimy, snail-like creature, very large, with just these tendrils as eye stalks coming out of its head. There's 5. As it kind of regards you, Malcolm, looking up at you with its large, just iridescent shell on its back that looks that looks just impenetrable, and it just begins going towards you as soon as you walk into the area. So I will just have you roll for initiative again.
Ah.
Woo!
Guys, we have something to scan after this.
Oh yeah, you totally could have got.
Slime.
You could have totally got the skull.
Oh, dang it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Well,
We didn't think about it.
Yeah. All right.
You were too getting blown up.
It did not get well on its.
oof.
I don't think you're gonna have any problem beating this thing.
Oh.
All right. You've all updated your initiative.
Looks
Yep.
like it.
6. Yep.
All right. Then we will go to combat. So we will go to Ira first. It's your turn.
All right. You said this thing was like prismatic?
Yeah, its shell is very. It's all these colors are kind of just radiating off of its shell.
And did you say there were 5 of them?
It has 5 kind of eye stalks.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I don't think I want to do that.
Just
Not
squish it.
against.
It's a snail.
Snail, which means it's probably got horrible.
Oh,
dex.
wait. Hang on. I want. Let me think of what I want to do here. Let's see. Okay, so Ira is going to. Yeah, Ira's gonna point at this thing and cast Phantasmal Force.
Okay.
I'm trying to decide what I want it to be. Let me think. Okay. Okay, you know what? Actually, yeah. So as this thing runs or starts barreling down towards, as this thing starts barreling down towards Malcolm, let's see. How does Phantasmal Force work? Does it take the damage on its turn, or it doesn't say when on each of your turns? Okay. So as this thing starts moving towards Malcolm, suddenly another Malcolm appears right in front of it and starts going to attack.
Okay. So like another
So
Malcolm runs out of Malcolm.
Yeah, another Malcolm runs out of Malcolm and starts going to try and attack this Macargo. I need them to make an intelligence save.
All right. It has magic resistance.
Ah, dang. Well, dang.
That will be a 14.
That meets.
All right. Yeah, it has a -4 modifier.
Never mind.
Yeah. But it does another fun thing here. That was a spell of level 1 or more, right?
Oh.
Yes.
Everyone needs to do a Constitution saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
You breed
wait.
gas.
Wait. Yep, everyone.
He breathes gas.
7.
5.
Save con.
Yep, a con save.
9.
Nat 20!
Everyone but Dante failed. So you are going to take... So you see the shell capture the energy of your phantasmal force, Ira, and you just kind of see the colors just start swirling as kind of this energy just disperses from this large snail-like creature, and it just blasts you all for 9 points of force damage, but Dante will only take 4.
Okay, so I imagine Ira kind of gets blown back by that, kind of like into the wall, as that kind of force like kind of washes over them, and she's like, "Nope, nope, okay, that's not good," and she's going to 1, 2, that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Okay.
30. She's at 2 hit points.
Oh boy. Malcolm.
Make use of that crossbow that doesn't work.
All right, let's
Okay.
roll that D8.
Oh, you're raging.
4. Let's see what we won.
I'm gonna get.
Da, 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 da.
Opening page. Oh, this is a fun one. Okay, until your rage ends, the weapon's damage type changes to force and it gains light and thrown properties with a normal range of 20 feet and a long range of 60 feet. If the weapon leaves your hand, the weapon reappears in your hand at the end of the current turn.
He got the boomerang weapons.
He can hit twice in one turn if he has another light weapon too.
He does. He has a sickle.
Oh yeah, yeah, you can dual wield.
Oh no.
All right.
Wait, could you use the Warhammers?
It's a bonus action if it doesn't have Nick.
Yeah.
It does have Nick, but I am not.
Yeah.
I have not mastered that.
All right. Well, you gonna dual wield?
I'm gonna. Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna chuck the. I'm going to attack recklessly and chuck the thing at it.
I think you actually have to melee to dual wield. But if you're just gonna throw it, you just throw it.
Yeah, he can't dual wield this turn anyway because he already used his bonus action.
That's true. I did.
Yeah. So you may as well throw it then if you want to.
All right. All right. I'm gonna do it recklessly.
All right.
That's not gonna hit. That's only a 14.
Yeah. That just kind of plinks off of the side of its shell and falls to the ground.
Oh, I thought it returned to his hand.
But it's gonna go back to his hand at the end of the turn.
Yeah.
All
right.
It just kind of explode. You see the Malcolm's mull just kind of explode into flowers, and it just ends up back in his his sheep, actually. All right, Proteus.
All right. So, I guess I move down here. I don't really have any. Yeah, this is probably the best thing I can do, at least with everyone here. Fire the crossbow. I got 13. So no.
Yeah, plinks off the side of its shell.
Yeah. Unfortunate. Yeah, I think we need to hide.
Okay. So, with the new rules in 2024, all you need to do is make a DC 15 stealth check.
That sounds significantly more challenging at this level.
Yeah, especially at disadvantage.
17. Okay.
Nice.
Okay, you got it.
Oh,
It's
nice.
unaware of your presence. All right. Dante.
Hi, I'm at 4 HP. I'm gonna quickly use healing words on myself.
All right. You can do that.
2d4 now. Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Oh, did you get snake eyes?
I got snake eyes.
Should probably run.
Yeah. Before I do that, I'm gonna quickly just hit it with Sacred Flame, so it needs to make a deck save.
It will have advantage on that.
Oh.
And it's gonna use. It's a deck save. All right. That is gonna be a 10.
That fails.
All right. Yeah, you hit it. Oh no!
1 radiant damage.
3 dice, 3
There's
ones.
no way.
Yes, we did damage.
Well, first blood, for what it's worth.
Exactly.
And
Damage. That's
Emphasis on
100% more damage than the other 3 of us.
move back
That's
a little
not
bit.
how
so
that
I'm not
works.
Immediately in the line of sight.
All right. It is going to dash to Malcolm. Its turn is done. Ira.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay. Well, that's a problem. I don't even know what I do in this situation.
Well, you did see at the very least the cantrip didn't do the thing.
The cantrip did not do the thing. Dante did cast a cantrip and it didn't cause him to explode. I don't know if Ira can get around the corner to see this thing. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. No, she cannot. Okay, so... Let me think what I want to do here. You know what? Ira's gonna cast False Life on herself.
All right.
Use that second spell slot. It's like, oh, okay, this is bad. Let's get something. Let's get something here. So that's gonna be 2d4 plus 9 because it's upcast. Ira has 12 temp HP.
Nice.
All right. And she's going to... She's going to take a couple steps forward. 5, 10, 15. She's gonna step forward to here. So that if they advance, she can follow suit. But if people fall back, then she could get out of there.
All right. Then Malcolm, it's your turn.
5, 10, 15, 20. And he's going to use the dodge action.
Okay.
I don't know how this will work out. I hope you guys are thinking of a plan.
Are you going to maintain your rage?
Yes.
All right. All right. Proteus.
All right. Well, I have one shot at this. So here we go. We pop out.
All right.
We
Boom.
shoot with no disadvantage. Oh, I guess I don't get sneak attack anymore.
No,
do
you
I?
would. You would. You lose the disadvantage. So.
Malcolm's there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Malcolm's
Yep.
there as well.
Good luck hitting it.
Oh.
All right.
11.
That was 10. 30. Oh, I thought I would didn't have to dash to do this. Well, I guess I'll bonus action dash because I can't hide over here again.
You see smoke right there. You could easily skirt around it, but yeah, you could hide if you want to.
Well, I can't because I dashed, but yeah.
Okay, you're just taking cover. All right.
Yeah, I will hide eventually, but not
Dante.
this turn.
Okay.
You know what, Prody? If you want to hide there, I'll let you.
Even though I had a dash?
No, I mean if you want to stay, like if you wanted to hide in the same spot again, I'll just let you.
No, I think this is fine.
Okay. Dante, continue.
I think. I'll just hand off the potion of healing I have to Ira in case she needs it.
Okay.
And
Thanks.
there I'm going to once again. Head out over here, and I'm gonna use Sacred Flame again.
All right. It has advantage, but it has a terrible deck, so yeah, it fails.
Okay, cool.
It's like what? 4.
Oh my gosh. There we are. Max damage.
No.
Awesome. So you like see the shell like capture it, but it like it's a little unstable as you see some radiant energy kind of shoot out of it. All right. It has been damaged. It's its turn. It's going to lay 5 attacks into you, Malcolm.
Okay.
What is it to hit?
That's a lot of disadvantage.
Yeah. All right. That's a nat 1 on the first one, so I'm not going to even bother rolling the second one.
Nice.
AC is 15.
Okay. It does not hit you because of the disadvantage. That's 2. Next one, that's only 10. Fourth one, that's cocked, so I'm going to reroll that. This one is going to hit you. It's a 20.
Okay.
And the last one is a nat 20 turns into a 9. So only
Hooray!
one got you.
Ooh.
And that is going to be a total of 6 bludgeoning damage, but you are raging, correct?
Yep.
So that will turn to only 3.
Good deal.
Okay,
Ooh.
I just realized this thing had reach, and I'm going to use that next turn.
Oh,
Oh no.
that's a lot scarier.
Yeah.
You have to disengage, that's what that means.
Yeah. All right, Ira.
Oh, now that I know that this thing has reach. Uh-oh. I don't think I can cross safely.
Did 6
There
damage
is
with
what?
one attack. And I mean, it would only make one swing at you with Offie.
Yeah, but I don't know if Ira's willing to risk that.
That's true. You're
2
still
HP.
2 HP effectively.
You could.
One. I have line of sight on it from here. No, there's kinda. Oh,
Verdict DM.
yeah.
Let's. I'd say if you're going to shoot it, it would have some cover, but you can see it.
Okay. Then Oh, wait, I can see it. Okay, you know what? I'm going to... Yeah, I'm gonna use 5-star. So all three missiles going into this guy.
Okay. Just
Wait a
let me
minute.
check. Yeah. That wouldn't activate the anti-magic shell. And it's a
Really?
class feature too, so yeah. Okay, yeah,
Oh,
shoot away.
hell.
Ancestry feature, yeah. 9 damage to this guy, 9 radiant.
All right. You make some cracks. You actually hit the soft bits of it, and just kind of recoils as you see the awful eye stalks just wriggle.
1, 2, 3. Back over here.
Effective strategy, Ira.
I'm working with what I can.
Malcolm.
All right. What is this right here? Just
Water.
Water?
Yeah.
Okay, so Dante could easily just walk on the water and get around Malcolm if Malcolm went right here then.
Yeah.
All right, Malcolm's going to go right here. And since it has reach, that shouldn't provoke an Oppie.
No Oppie.
But I should be able to chuck my weapon at it.
Yes, you can chuck it without disadvantage.
I'm a chuckster.
Swing, Malcolm, or not swing, Malcolm. Throw it. No!
9.
No!
It just flies to the other end of the room and poofs back in your hand at the end.
Okay, sickle time.
You have to melee to get dual wielding.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. You attacked, so is there anything else you want to do with your bonus action? I don't think there is.
Maintain rage.
You attacked, so you would have.
Okay, there's nothing I can do with my bonus action then.
All right. Proteus.
It's your turn, Proteus. Don't leave just yet.
He did list out his turn.
Huh.
Okay, he wants to hide and tiny clone where he is into a help action.
Help action.
It's in the
Oh,
chat.
it's next turn.
Yeah.
He wants to use Tiny Clone to help himself.
Okay. Okay, so he wants to hide. So someone roll. What's his dex modifier? He tried doing it the last turn.
Wouldn't it be 4?
I think it's 5.
I'm seeing the +7. No, that's it.
Should be
Yes.
+7 to
Yeah, 'cause it was
stealth.
Yeah.
Stealth
Okay.
check, so it looks like
His
it's...
expertise.
Yeah, and it's disadvantage because he's poisoned.
I'll go ahead and roll it for him.
All right.
You know, 1
Okay, he's
Ooh.
hidden.
He then wants to use a shadow clone of himself.
Just a second, I'll get that up. I have that, don't worry.
Did he want to move at all while he was hidden?
I think he has to do the stuff he wants next turn. Wait.
He wants to shoot it with a crossbow, it seems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So did he did he use his action to hide, did he say?
Whatever the
is
turn
any-
economy is to make this work. I don't remember what turn eco the shadow clone is.
Because you control it with your bonus action, that's what he'd need to do.
I don't think he's controlling it this turn. I think he wanted to
Oh, wait,
create
no,
the
he says
clone,
into help
hide.
action.
Yeah.
Okay, he says he'll do the help
Yeah.
action and crossbow next turn.
Okay, alright, so I'll put the clone right there. Oh, he's doing it so he gets advantage. That's what.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, he's stacking effects. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I get it. Dante, you can go.
Okay. Yeah. So this is an awkward place to be in, and I have 10 HP. I don't know if I want to risk getting hit by anything here. I think the best I can do is just disengage.
All right. You can do that.
Actually, wait, let me recount this really quick. Okay, that actually works. Disengage, get in range of him, bonus action, unarmed strike.
All right.
Oh. Oh, that's fun. Yeah.
That's a 14.
That sadly does not penetrate its
Dang.
hide or shell.
Okay. Punch miss. I'm just going to keep moving. Okay. End turn.
All right. How many of you? It is just going to go up to Malcolm and do another 5 attacks.
Oh boy.
Actually,
Sorry, Malcolm.
Actually, it's gonna go where it stay right there because it has reach. So I got an 18 on
That
one.
hits.
What's your AC right now?
14.
Okay, yeah, only one is hit out of 3. And these two will hit as well, a 20 and a 23. So 3
Okay.
hit you. Oh my god, I got 3. Wait, that's gonna be... Wait. That's gonna be 21 reduced to 10.
Alright.
Alright, that is the snail's turn. Ira, it's your turn.
I can last maybe one or two more turns, guys.
Well, let's see. There's not much I could do about this thing. I think I'm just gonna blast it.
Eldritch
Down, down 3. Eldritch Blast. It'll have the cover this time.
It will also be at disadvantage.
It'll be at disadvantage, alright.
Because of its anti-magic shell.
Got it. That is 11 plus numbers. Let me double check. Plus 6. That's 17.
Wow, you still hit it.
Nice. Okay. That's going to be just a flat 1d10. Ah, of course.
Was it a 1?
And
Yeah, it was a 1.
Ah!
Back up.
the dice are so
He's
nasty
too
today.
strong.
Alright, so Proteus, we hid, you were successful, and we summoned a tiny clone there. Did you want it to be somewhere else?
My plan was to have him move in here. I don't think this would impede him doing that.
Okay, where would you have wanted it?
I guess I could have summoned it there.
Because it maybe would have attacked it in that case, but I'll give you a mulligan here. But it will be Malcolm's turn.
Oh, it is my turn. Alright. Sparta.
Alright, so you're
Reckless
dual-wielding?
attacking. Yep.
You
And
have
I'm
a-
reckless attacking.
Alright.
Does this only give me advantage on one or both of my attacks?
I think Reckless
It's
gives you
both.
both, yeah. Because
Okay.
it does it for extra attack, so it would do it for this.
A nat 20.
All right. Well, that's with the mall, right?
Ah,
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
I think all my plans were for naught. He wins.
Oh, maybe. How
let's see. Let's roll damage
Calculating
first.
23 bludgeoning damage.
It is not dead, but it is bloodied. And
right.
it needs to
Do the Constitution save.
All right, what's it need to get?
8 plus 13.
A 13.
No,
well,
no.
Yeah,
no.
it's way more than that.
No, it's not way more than that. It's 14.
14. It's like your strength, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
8 plus 6.
And it's con?
Yep.
Okay, well, considering what you know about this thing,
Yep.
yeah.
Well,
it goes prone.
wow.
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 Wowie. Okay. Next attack.
You tip it over.
Oh no!
Another nat 20.
Told you.
You just kind of slam down on the snail. It just kind of splatters.
Okay, so 8 damage.
Oh, wait. Oh, you might not kill it. Yeah, I forgot. No, it has 2 HP left. It still lives.
Wowie.
Oh my god.
Smack it down and then stab it in the face.
Man,
Or no. He cleaves off the eyes with the sickle.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Just writhes in pain on the ground as Malcolm
Yeah,
turns
oh
this
my
into your
God.
favor. All right. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Proteus.
All right. I tell him help me, aka I hope that means the general action of help me every turn.
Okay, yeah.
Doubt we'll need it though, cause well, actually, I'll wait on the Oh, I can't do it like this. I will not tell him anything. Was he in this space?
He was right here.
Yeah, it was right there.
Okay. I'm not gonna tell him anything because I'm just gonna hopefully kill this thing.
Don't you need him for advantage?
Nope.
Oh, right.
You
why?
flipped him over for me, and
You're
I'm
poisoned.
and I'm hidden.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
He has 2 advantage conditions, so he'd have advantage.
So this means I finally can do something. 18.
18 gets him, and it's probably gonna myrtleize him.
Yeah, I can't do less than 2 damage. He's for sure dead, but you know. So only sneak attack we'll see today is 16 damage.
So you see, like, kind of the slug part of him just kind of melt down.
All right, let's scan this sucker.
Yeah. Ira kind of peeks back out again.
Right, you want to scan him.
I'll go for blood, aka.
We should can we gather slime from him for this bamboozler?
That is a question.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me see what this item development options are.
So, just to tell you what it is, it's a flail snail, and its CR is 3.
Yeah. Probably. I
go for blood.
Okay.
You're going for blood? Wait, that's not one of the options.
Is it?
Fluids.
Yeah.
There's fluid data. Okay.
Doesn't have
Whatever.
hair. Doesn't have bones. Well, does
I
the
don't know.
shell count as a bone?
Actually, do someone do either a nature or arcana check? Or everyone, if you're proficient in it, you can do it.
I can do an arcana.
18. That was with disadvantage.
Wow.
Oh wow. Okay.
Wow.
This thing's shell, considering its anti-magic properties, you can probably do something pretty fancy with it if you can find the right person to forge something out of this. Outside of your scanning.
Okay, so it doesn't count as a bone, but it does count as a reagent.
Yeah.
Something we can harvest.
All right, in
could
that
be
case,
useful.
I guess someone can take organs and someone can take anima.
Yeah, I'll take organs.
And do we want to double dip anima then?
You get a CO3 or CO3 creature
We
out of
have-
that for essence. Yeah.
So organ, fluid, essence. Yeah,
Times 2.
times 2.
Which one was that? What were we looking at crafting that we needed to...
I don't know. We'll figure it out when we actually can craft things, because we can't do that in the middle of a cave.
I know, just...
The problem is this is a really large, heavy shell.
Hmm.
I don't know. It seems about the right. Well, I guess it's bigger than Malcolm. I don't know. Is it the size of a medium creature?
It's a large thing. This was most of the snail, or the cargo.
Okay, so
Yeah, carrying this thing around will be a hassle.
let's see. How much can the tiny clone lift?
Well, it's tiny. I mean,
Well, Malcolm can at least carry it around for now, or wear it around for now, and then he can dump it later if we decide we need to leave it behind.
well, it's one of those things where it's kind of like you'd be dragging it around rather than carrying it, because it's just.
Well,
so
I guess that answers the question for us. If Malcolm can't carry it, then we just can't take it.
The tiny clone can help him.
You could definitely take it. I'm just saying it's kind of like it would be rather impeding if you took it around.
Yeah.
Do we want to just maybe leave it here and then grab it on the way out?
Do we want to maybe rest before we do anything
very
else?
inclined to rest, yes.
Yeah, let's short
Before
rest.
that, who's got the low? Okay, before we rest, Ira, I think I'm gonna use Channel Divinity for Divine Spark on you.
Oh, yeah, that'd be
It's another
appreciated.
force of healing.
All right.
All right. So you guys are
So
gonna.
Ira,
Short resting, yeah.
yeah.
All right. But you're doing all your stuff
First,
pre-short
Ira
rest.
gets 10 HP.
Yeah. All right. That is bringing Ira up to a pretty decent point. She kind of shudders a little bit as Yveltal's divine power washes over her.
I do not like this.
I
But-
don't either, but it's helpful for now.
It is. It's
Oh.
just. It's hard to accept this. Being at his mercy.
I'll do what I can to keep us away from his mercy as much as possible. All right, I'm gonna roll it.
And it's half back on a long rest.
5.
Half your hit dice back on a long rest, yeah.
Okay.
Does that round up or down?
Down.
Just
Where are my hit dice?
So 1.
1, yes.
Is there not a hit dice section in this character sheet? There's not a number.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah. Oh no! Oh, I can fix that. There we go.
Alright. So,
oh, you're kidding me.
Ugh.
Well, I'm spending another one.
Much better.
18 HP.
All right, so you're all gonna spend the hour. Is that all you need? You're not doing anything else before that. You're just gonna kind of camp around the shell, maybe like
Yep.
crawl inside of it.
Yeah.
I imagine Ira will probably learn what the cloak she found does during
Oh,
this time
yeah.
as well.
Okay.
Yes, I was
Yeah.
gonna say that.
It's a cloak of protection. Attunement
Oh, that's
Ah,
Oh, nice.
+1 to AC and saving throws. The potion, the clear blue potion, is a potion of climbing.
Ooh.
We think we just give.
And the bag
Uh,
is I don't have the stats for it, but basically if you put an object in it, it suppresses it. A magical object.
Man,
mm.
I want that. Do you know how many TSAs I can get through with that?
But as you finish this, and you're also all not poisoned anymore. Poison's
Oh,
gone.
good.
Only lasts an hour. But at the end of this hour, as you all get back up, a green light fills the area over here as you hear clattering and an arcane gibbering coming from this direction.
Oh no, it's back.
He's back.
You know, maybe there was a good reason it was in the bag.
Maybe.
I have a better suggestion. Let's just go.
Agreed.
Yeah, he's
All right. You're gonna, as you hear like,
oh,
you just kind of all speed walk south.
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like
we're leaving the shell behind. Then I don't think we want to be encumbered right now.
Yeah. Let's just come back for it.
we'll grab it later. Yeah. Maybe we can get the jump on that thing.
Remind me, by the way, is the cloak of protection an attunement item?
Yes.
It is. As much as yeah, Iris is like, as much as I would like this, I think it'd be better having one of you take it.
Inclined to say Malcolm personally.
Decide later. Run now.
Yeah. I'll say you
Okay,
could like
okay.
attune to one of like while you were short resting, you could have attuned
okay.
someone to it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So, Malcolm then?
Make the tank here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Magnificent.
+1 to AC and +1 to all your saving throws.
I remember I have another character wearing one.
All right. So to your left appears to be one of those poisoned areas. It does look like you could skirt around it, but it's kind of like impeding kind of passage
The way back.
through it. And there's kind of this large open area full of water. It's like looks like a place you could use as like a bit of a respite.
Doesn't look like there's anything of note in here.
No.
Okay.
The water pools might be connected somehow underwater. If we
But they
can
just-
water breathe, I'll let you know though.
They just kinda
Yeah,
like do
frankly,
water.
I don't think that's
Yeah, I think we just
skirt around. Yeah.
Boy,
Oh, the mushrooms might be a problem on the way back. Oh, hey.
well, we did burn a path.
Yeah, there is a path cleared in the mushrooms now. All right, so you gonna skirt by here?
Yeah, I think that's the plan.
Yeah.
Who's taking lead?
Is it Malcolm?
the one with the highest AC now.
I think
Does Malcolm
Malcolm
have
and
the
Dante
highest
are
AC now?
actually tight now.
Okay, but do you really want to be in front, Dante?
I'd rather.
Exactly.
All right.
All right, you can go to here, Malcolm. So when you look into this room, it's a large open area, and there are a lot of crystals in the wall that appear to have been broken. No, bitten into. And when you when you scan the wall, you see a familiar sight of one of those automatons, except patches of it have been bitten into, and there's just bite marks in it. Not the main compartment area, but kind of the legs and just kind of pieces of it have been. It looks like whatever bit into it, it couldn't like get through all the way, but it did enough damage to incapacitate it and just kind of leave it there like that.
Well,
Checking
that wasn't the
ceiling.
snail's doing.
Checking the ceiling.
You look up, there is nothing on the ceiling. Are you flashing a light in here?
I mean, I kind of gotta.
All of us
Yeah.
have lights.
Yeah, Malcolm does.
You
Okay.
too, Drew.
So as you're kind of scanning this room and you start looking over at the automaton, you hear this dragging sound of just. It sounds like kind of glass grinding against the stone floor. As this Pokemon dragging this large crystal comes out and looks at you with this kind of zipper-like sneer. It's made completely out of crystal itself. It has broken patches of just that look like broken glass on it, as it kind of stares at you hungrily, Malcolm. Right there.
He wants to eat me, guys.
Well, that's not normal.
That's the way I look at grass.
Okay, roll for initiative.
Okay.
No more disadvantage.
I got way better.
19!
Oh, you still get better than him.
17.
It got only
Ugh.
14.
Malcolm's rolls just keep getting lower.
It's okay. At least stars are getting higher.
I don't have a ton of HP, so good luck.
We do the simple thing, kill him quickly.
All right. Just let me get into here. I like this one. All right. Sync up. Protus, you're first to go as this... It looks like a mutated... It doesn't even look mutated. This thing looks like it was augmented with all of this. So you could see patches of like flesh in it.
So he's reminding me of the Genesect.
Yes.
Intriguing. Well, I guess it's going to be a weird turn order, but I'm going to hide first if I wasn't already. I don't know.
Okay. Just it hears you all coming, and like it knows you're all there, but you can hide. Yes.
Yeah, for the intents of
mechanics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And then I shall let's find out quick here, shall we? I'm going to use the thing Kronos gave us now.
Okay, you're gonna use
It's
the
a
sword.
short sword, yeah, and it will have advantage 25, almost a crit.
All right. It does not have a poison attack, so it's just a +1 short sword for the sake of what you're doing.
Okay. Well, I still get sneakies.
Yep.
Because that was advantage. So 15 damage to him out of the gate.
All right. And that puts Vex on him.
Yes.
All right. So your next attack will have advantage.
Yep. Action bonus, action movement.
All right. So you're
Well, actually, I moved 20 feet. I think I might make room for Malcolm to get in here. And
Okay.
yeah, we'll do that.
Okay. Dante.
No, Ira.
Or Ira, sorry.
Ira.
Yeah.
Who? I've been deliberating my options. None of them are particularly fantastic. Okay. I think I'm just gonna go with something basic for now, and if things get bad, then we'll do something funny.
Okay.
All right. So she's going to. Yeah, she's gonna round the corner.
All
Just
right.
kind of get in line of sight on this guy. Gonna cast Hex on him.
X, okay. That just happens.
Yep. Disadvantage on strength checks is what I'm gonna do.
All right.
This guy seems like the kind of guy to roll strength checks. And I'm going to roll to hit with a blast.
All right. Eldritch Blast. Go.
17.
Yeah, 17 does hit it.
All right. 1d6. 8 mixed force necrotic.
8. All right. You see kind of the beam just kind of refract through it, and you see it like bounce along its insides because this creature's purely almost made out of like crystal.
Ooh. Yeah, as Ira kind of gets a view of what you mentioned with Proteus, like this thing is obviously augmented in some way.
Yeah.
She maybe had something else up her sleeve, but when she saw that and the fact that it's right next to the steel defender, she just kind of sighs and goes back to blasting.
Yeah. All right. So it didn't resist it or anything. You got it. So yeah.
Got it.
All right.
That's my turn.
Dante.
Okay, so deliberating over what to do here because I've got a bunch of potential options. It is hurt at this point. It still has patches of flesh. I think I'm gonna try to pull the dead it.
Toll the dead. That's necrotic damage, right?
Yes.
All right. So it will make a wisdom save, if I am not mistaken.
Yep.
It got a 15.
Dang. I'm pretty sure the spell save is 14.
All right. So it shakes off the bell that just kind of dong rings above its head.
And I think for the sake of helping out Proteus, yeah, if there, I'm in a bonus action unarmed strike.
Okay.
Five, yeah. Ooh,
Sadly,
that's only 10.
you lay a punch into it, but it just kind of, the glassy hide just kind of deflects your blow.
Just shakes off his hand at that.
All right. Well, you two are in its grill, and it is going to make 2 refractured beam melee attacks at you as it holds out both its hands and just kind of just lays down 2 fists that just erupt with energy. So, first one at Dante. That is going to be a 21.
Ow. Yeah, that hits.
And for Proteus, that is only going to be a 12.
All right. Well, I'm okay.
All right. As the fist goes down, Dante, it just kind of explodes out into shrapnel as you take 21 points of radiant damage.
Yikes. That's my entire max HP, so I'm down.
All right. That will be its turn as you see Dante fall to the ground.
Great.
Malcolm.
Only thing I can do at this point. All right. 4 again. I don't really.
Well, you
want
could
that
dual wield.
Yeah.
I guess not now because you used the rage.
Yeah.
You know, the sad part is Malcolm might not be able to stand up to an attack from it.
Yeah, it's radiant damage.
9, not hitting.
That misses.
Yeah, barbarians are tanky until it's not bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing. Then things get real.
Proteus.
Okay. Right. I'm going. I think I have to do this or we're just dead. So, I'm going to cast Silent Image. And we go. I can't remember if it's 10 or 15 feet. Silent Image.
All right.
15. Okay, it's 15. And make a dust cloud so he can't see us. From the rolls we used before, anyone I cast inside of it can see through it.
Yeah, so Malcolm and Dante can see through it. But if he goes into it, he will see you.
Oh, I thought I'd make a check when he came in.
No, like if he's at a distance, he would make a check. But if he's going to just pound you, then he's going to touch it. Right?
Yeah.
Sounds like you should do something else with your turn.
Like this would probably be good for like a ranged attacker.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you do anything to push him back?
Best I could do is slow him down. Do you want me to do that?
No. If I would prefer them further into the cave. If you can't do that, then that's not anything.
You have
All right.
advantage. I'd say just damage it.
Do I have advantage?
Yeah, you
You
vexed
vexed
it.
it.
Oh yeah, that's right. Then yeah. Then I'm going to go for the damage here.
All right.
And since we know that I don't need to use the other one, I'm going to use the rapier. 15. Is it enough?
Is it enough?
Luck points.
I'll throw 2 luck points at that. Make it 17.
Okay.
That was...
Yeah, 17 will hit it.
Okay. Ooh! 9. Do we want to re-roll that?
You can oh yeah, you still have the reroll.
Like, we have 5 minutes until
wanna
we're ending
reroll?
here, and I've rolled 3 dice there. There's pretty good odds of it.
Sure, if you want to.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm not using attack roll on my turn. Though I am rolling damage. Yeah, go ahead and reroll.
Okay.
Go ahead, it's not my reroll.
12.
Well,
That's better. 3 better. And you vexed it again.
3
too.
better.
Yeah, he's vexed again, and I'm going to.
He's wounded.
Oh,
Okay, I'm going to.
Or I guess bloodied. He's half.
Yeah, it's that confusing though.
Uh,
I'm going to.
No.
No, I do not want him to chase me into there. Yeah, I'm going to disengage and move over here.
Okay. All right. It will be Ira's turn.
I'm deciding whether or not I want to risk it. Because I could go over there, heal Dante, and then step back. Actually, I think I'm going to do that. We're not in crazy bad situation yet, so yeah, that's what I was going to do. Pull out the potion, go over here, heal Dante up, and take a couple steps back.
All right. 10 HP for you, Dante. And it'll immediately go
thank
to your
you.
turn.
Yep.
My turn. I think the best I'm gonna do. I still got the spell slot left. I think I'm just gonna stand up and go for an inflict wounds in this thing.
All right. So it's
So that's a con save now.
Wait, what?
Inflict wounds is now a con save.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
10.
That failed,
Whew.
and they changed the damage, so it's 2d10. That did 14.
All right. It is. It's not doing so well. Does that do something else?
No, it's just that it's a save, and if you make the save, it takes half.
Oh, okay. So it doesn't have yeah. Okay. That's I guess that's better in a way maybe.
And 3d10.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's consistent at the very least.
Yeah.
But you can't crit.
That is true.
True.
You can't crit it anymore.
All right.
Okay.
And I mean, if I move, I'm gonna take an offie.
Yeah.
You could always punch.
I could. I think that's honestly the best option here.
Yeah, it's the only bonus action you have.
I mean,
It is pretty hurt right now. I will point out.
yeah, then yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go for the punch.
You went for the 1-2 punch. It's just one of the punches was the KO punch.
No.
Ah.
All right.
Well, fear.
All right. Well,
I'm not pointing that.
a 12 will miss, and well, Malcolm and Dante. I'm gonna roll here. For Malcolm first, that's a 17.
That hits.
For Dante, that's only a 9.
Ooh.
Malcolm
could still go down from this, guys.
That's
I mean, at the
fine.
very least, I got my channel divinity back. I can heal you back. In action.
Oh my god! Oh my-
The magic just explodes away from him as he goes down.
Yeah, you just see this
Yeah.
radiant energy shoot down and just Malcolm on his side on the ground. Malcolm, death save.
"13."
You're good for one. Proteus.
What?
Proteus, it's your turn.
Oh, I was like, I have to make a death save.
Proteus, make a death save.
I was like, oh no. That would have been horrifying.
He got so
Okay,
scared he passed out.
Yeah, well, I've vexed him. He's low, so I think we're just gonna have to press our advantage here, you know. No pun intended.
I'll toss
Yeah.
the other 2 luck points because I got 2.
Oh, okay. 17 again. We know it works.
Well, a 15 wouldn't have hit, but a 17 does.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's scary. All right. That's 11 damage to him.
How do you finish him off, Proteus?
Yeah.
I guess like when he like knocks down Malcolm is when Proteus makes his move, and the moment his arms are out of the way, he can't protect his side, and Proteus just goes straight through him.
Yeah, almost like the Malcolm going down was kind of part of the plan and just left open an opportunity for you to get it. Yeah, you stick your dagger in one of the soft bits and it just kind of just starts cracking and just kind of, it doesn't shatter, but it just parts of it just kind of and it just kind of slumps to the ground.
All right.
Okay.
Can we scan this thing? And should we?
Yeah,
if we
let's
can?
scan this thing.
Well,
Ira's definitely scanning this thing.
are you getting Malcolm up for?
Yeah.
Yeah, if I can quickly just...
Yeah, you could do both. You got like a minute to scan it.
Earnest Divine Power. Did I get that back?
Yeah.
And I get max healing because of no wait.
No, I don't have that anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
Until next level.
So
Will be D8.
So this label this as, if you're going to scan it, it's a crystalline test subject.
Malcolm is back up with 8 HP.
Yeah. All right.
So crystalline subject, what's its CR?
3.
CR3.
Another 3, and it's putting out that much damage.
Everything in here was 3.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right. Let's see. Let's scan this thing's. Doesn't have bones. Bones are gone.
Doesn't have fluids.
You can get
Doesn't have
anything you want. It just, you can get anything you want from it.
Okay.
Even if it just seems a little weird, you can still get it.
Oh, okay.
I can imagine this thing
Okay.
has bone structure of some sort.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, when you scan it too, you just kind of realize this was once like a normal Pokemon.
So what are we thinking? Bone. We already got organ and
Bones, fluid, organ, anima. Let's go with that.
not hide.
bone fluid.
Okay, fine. Hide instead of anima.
Are we doing hot? What?
I would
Yeah,
say
sure.
Hide for
bone fluid,
hide for like
organ.
goggles of night.
Yeah. There's
Unless this guy's immune to poison, which I mean is not out of the question.
he is not. He's resistant to radiant
Ah, that makes sense.
and vulnerable to bludgeoning, if that helps anything.
Ah, well, unfortunate that never came up.
And there is like that apothecary outpost here if you want to cash some of this stuff in.
Yeah,
But
I figured.
Yeah, take what you want from it.
Did someone say they were taking bone?
Who's been
Yeah,
marking
sure.
down this stuff?
Okay, I think I marked down mine. I don't know where I put the hippogriff or the griff. I don't remember what it was. I don't know where I put that, so I'll have to search for that again. I think it's in our chat somewhere.
Okay.
Anyways, I've been marking down mine, but we should probably get a more unified section of samples.
Yeah, like open another Google Doc or something.
Hooray!
Oh, I thought we had one.
I thought we were just going to end up editing.
Okay, but yeah, you after collecting this creature and
Okay,
finding
essence.
its disturbing, perhaps origins, yeah, you're alone again. You hear the clattering and chittering of the the psychopath up here. But yeah, you have found your core.
All right.
Well,
I don't know if
okay.
he's that
Are you
small.
able to lift that?
Yeah, he can lift it, but it's kind of the same issue as the snail, where he's going to be kind of dragging it.
Okay. So,
I can deal with the skull. I can just sneak past it.
give me 10 minutes. I can drag this thing. I can get a platform to take this thing out. The snail shell is gonna be another story.
Well, if you if we can put one on the platform, I can just carry the other.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know if the shell will particularly fit is the issue.
Just make the platform.
Yeah. Okay. So Ira is gonna ritual cast Tensor's floating disc.
All right. So
So after 10 minutes,
this glassy platform appears behind you.
yeah, yeah. An unoccupied space of your choice you can see within range. Okay, can it actually, like, can I have, like, Malcolm prop it up as she's doing this cast, and as she finishes it, this central, like, part of it basically is, like, rested, like the Metagross part is rested on the platform.
Yeah,
So the legs are kind of dangling off.
Yeah.
Because it's only 3 feet in diameter, so it's not big.
Okay, so we put it on the platform.
I'm taking its central thingy out.
Yeah.
For the possibility we have to ditch it and run.
Oh yeah, it's kind of like a car too, with the floating disc where you kind of like slide under it and just kind of open it up.
Perfect.
And yeah, you pop. There's this thing in the center that Talia showed you that you could definitely just put in your bag.
All right. Yeah. Now, I say the 3 of you go through the easy way. I'll make 2 more masks for you, so you won't have to worry about it, and then I can just slip past the bubble.
But then the shell, I mean...
Yeah, so
I got it.
You pick up the shell and take it back through the mist here.
Hmm.
And then I'll slip through the other way and meet you on the other side.
Sure, that's a good idea. I mean, I guess.
Well, unless you want to guarantee we have to fight him.
We could always just throw the skull into the bag and then deal with it later.
He's alive now. You want him burning fireballs on you while you try to stuff him in the bag nicely?
Yeah, I'd rather not keep it with us. If nothing else, it might accidentally fall out of the bag while we're camping out, and then they might, set off another bout of fire and might set on his cart on fire. It would be a whole ordeal.
Let's see. While we're here, actually, I'm going to use image capture on the Sableye.
All right. Yeah, its carcass is kind of still lying there, and it's kind of brutalized, but you can see the horrific.
Yeah, get an HD picture of him.
Okay, so
with this crystal,
you said you can make us extra masks?
Yeah. So, okay, Ira, hand me the mask you have right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she's gonna hand over the plague mask.
All right, and I will use counterfeit copy twice and create 2 more masks.
Okay, yeah, and it's like an exact replica, right?
Yep. It's non-magical.
Yeah, this
I don't know
isn't.
if the mask
This
is
isn't magic.
magical.
It's not magical.
Okay, so yeah,
Hold on.
How long do those last?
an hour.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go get
Well-
the. I'll go get the shell.
All right.
All
Yeah.
right. I
You're
will
not.
take the original mask.
You're not really going into the skulls area, so you're free to grab it and drag it. We'll just say Malcolm's dragging it, so you don't have to drag it around.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
and then
You know-
Oh, okay.
Ira is kind of curious. While everyone's kind of getting the rest of this like situated and Proteus is getting the copies done and all that, would Ira have enough time to cast comprehend languages?
As a ritual or just casting it?
As a ritual. She could. This is one of the things, the few ritual spells she can actually cast as a regular thing. So,
Well, everyone's doing that. That would probably be like 5 minutes at most, so you'd probably have to hunker down for another 5 minutes to get it all off.
okay.
What are you doing this with?
I want what comprehend languages.
Yeah, why are you casting it?
I want to be able to hear what this thing's saying.
Oh, okay.
It's babbling in something arcane.
Yeah, it's saying some weird arcane stuff, and I want to be able to understand it. Just because I'm curious what it might be. You know what? She didn't use. Yeah, she didn't use the second spell slot, so she's gonna cast it with a spell slot.
Okay.
Just a one action cast.
So when you hear it, it seems to be saying just kind of nonsense. It says like phrases like, "The fire, it never dies, it burns forever, forever, ashes to ashes, dust to dust, but the flame lives. I was once something, once wasn't I? What was I can't I remember? The master needs more souls, yes, more flames. Burn them all, nothing but cinders and bone." Charming.
Yeah, Ira is there's like there's intrigue at first as she's listening to this thing like cry out across from across the cavern, but eventually just kind of turns to maybe even just horror as she's realizing she's kind of comprehending the fate of this soul.
I think,
Yeah, she's
I think that may have been a mage. Perhaps a failed attempt to attain what we are after.
Is that gonna be? Is that what'll happen to us if, well, we don't succeed?
I have heard there were many mages who attained immortality through various high circle spells. And yes, their fate was similar to that. But the difference between them and I is I don't lose the eye on the prize. I prepare for the long term, which is why you met and how you met me. And I would like to think my mind is fortified enough to at least not turn into that.
Oh, you're not. Well, you're speaking sense to me at the very least. Let's keep it that way, but still, is that
Perhaps
you've been asleep for so long?
perhaps that's why. Could be because of my slumber. It could be the fact I don't have a body.
Mm. Mm.
But maybe not having a body is better. Unfortunately, maybe it's the
Perhaps.
question I should ask you if you think you won't turn into that.
They, my dad would say that usually like to tell me that time comes for us all. I think he meant it a little bit more reassuring that no matter what, things will you'll always reach that point and just to enjoy what time you have. But maybe he's right in more ways than he thought. Perhaps the body can fade, it can decay, and maybe the mind as well, the soul.
Yes. Many of mages wish to live eternal for selfish reasons, and yes, I too am selfish, but what they seek is power and the knowledge, the wisdom of the years to gain more and more. Mine desire is simply not to lose what I have learned and gained. I could go about living in this artifact and be fine.
Mm.
I'm content with it.
Uh,
But some food for thought for you of what you're getting yourself into.
yeah, Iris maybe she's waiting for Proteus to kind of sneak around. She's very much focused on that direction. Just kind of the rest of the group sees her kind of staring out in that way. Just kind of hearing the wails.
All right. So your plan enacted. The comprehend languages went off, and you three went through the poison, and you're fine.
Mm-hmm.
Proteus, what are you doing?
All right, so my part of the plan is rather simple. I go over
Better
here.
plan.
Better
Oh.
plan.
Yes, Malcolm's just gonna give his to Ira. She can fly it back over and give it to Proteus, and he can just cross.
Oh,
Remember
okay,
that?
Yeah, sure.
Remember that grade school riddle of getting like the wolf and the chicken and the cross?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yes.
Iris like staring off in the distance when suddenly she
Malcolm
gets
just
tapped
takes
on the side. And she's like,
the mask off her.
yeah,
I like to think in universe too. Malcolm just came up with this just with a flash of genius.
yeah, yeah. Malcolm, yeah.
Or maybe you like all roll your eyes at first. You're like, wait, yeah, that works. Yeah.
Yeah. She's like, yeah, she's like, oh, that is, huh? That is smart, isn't it? All right. So
Yeah.
yeah, she'll kind of she'll just like, the disc kind of floats back and forth, but yeah, she'll just hand the extra mask over to Proteus.
All right. And yeah, and you're just gonna leave this place.
Yeah, we're just
Yep.
gonna
Yeah.
go to the
All right,
back on
I
our
will-
lovely place.
I will circumvent it all and say you all got outside, and we'll end right there.
All right.
We got the
Got
produce
all
out,
of
and we
the
got the
birds.
shell.
100% complete. Yeah. Plus
Hooray!
shell. Yeah.
You got the shell. something. Yeah.
Yeah, this is well, I guess you didn't use too many of your new powers, but well, actually, I still have Vex coming into play a little bit.
Vex came in clutch.
Most of the time in that last in battle, yeah.
Honestly,
I mean,
getting Channel Divinity back in the short rest really helped.
Yeah. False Life, Phantasmal Force came in, and, well, Phantasmal Force exploded on us, but, you know.
That's the flail snail.
Yeah.
And we've only been level 3 for, like, 3 sessions now. This is the first time I've used Counterfeit Copy.
Yeah.
Hey, the phone disc, yeah.
It's pretty...
It was a good time to use it, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say, yeah.
Good use of it. Knocking that snail prone with 2 crits.
Yeah.
2 crits.
Yeah.
Insane.
Yeah, well, I guess we'll see what more of Iron Broach has in store for these guys. We'll see you next week then. All right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. See you later, everyone. Hope you enjoyed.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.